think someone is under the influence of PCP, don't try to subdue him by yourself.
Okay, just reach out and take my hand. Hey, where are you, Close?
I don't know.
Now, where was that party?
Coach, it's not the kind of thing you want to get involved with, know what I mean? The kind of people that were there don't like being asked a lot of questions.
Ken, do you know what you can get for breaking and entering in this state?
I'm a first offender. They'll go very easy on me.
Let's see. Sodium bisulfite, hydrochloric acid, and sodium carbonate. Will there be anything else?
That should do it. Oh, why don't you let me have a pint of piperidine as long as I'm here?
Piperidine. Right. You'll have to sign for it.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Sure I will.
Who is it?
It's me, man. Rice, open up.
You have any trouble?
Piece of cake, just like always. How's it going?
Well, it looks like a good batch. They set that stuff on the workbench.
Well, come on, Lonnie. Let's get some light on the subject and see what we got here.
What are you, stupid? This stuff is like dynamite. One spark on the light switch, we're in history.
Will you relax, Burns? I'm just seeing if you're on your toes.
Now, tell me, what do you think would happen if one of you were to hold out your arm and I was to do something like that?
I'd get an owie.
Yes, I suspect you would. But I'll tell you, someone who has taken a large dose of PCP, for that person, the odds are he'd just laugh at me. No sensation of pain whatever. And you couple this with paranoia and disorientation, and this makes this type of drug user a very real danger to himself and to others.
Sounds like the kids in my homeroom.
What's this stuff made of, anyway?
The key ingredient is called piperidine, and this is used in the making of rubber and plastics. Legitimate users can get a pint for under $10.
Well, so say some kid's stoned on this stuff. What are you supposed to do?
Well, that's not a real simple answer to that question. But if you suspect that one of your students is under the influence of PCP, be very careful. because not only can users become extremely violent, but in some cases they've exhibited almost superhuman strength. I mean, enough to snap a pair of handcuffs in two.
So what are you supposed to do, look for a piece of kryptonite?
Well, you just have to use your own judgment, of course. But the best thing is if you see someone, if you think someone is under the influence of PCP, don't try to subdue him by yourself. Go and get some help. Go get another teacher, or, if possible, get us.
Us meaning the police?
That's right, yeah. And I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I would like to leave my cards. If any of you have any questions later, if you just feel that you need to reach me, please do. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Ken Reeves. I coach basketball. I'm a staff good guy. I like to see kids grow up to be healthy and strong, be what they can be. I'd also like to see you again. Is this card only good for emergencies?
Are you really trying to pick up a cop?
Why, is there a law against it or something?
I don't know, but there must be. Bye.
Bye.
DR.
About time.
You know it, Jack. I'm ready tonight. I'm really ready. Ready?
Hey, you ain't the only one, Bud. You crowned me the Prince of Mid-Air tonight.
You mean the Prince of Hot Air tonight? Say, Phil, you got some tape for my finger?
I assume you brothers are going to be doing some celebrating later, little festivities after the festivity. Yeah! Party over there, they're going to be jamming around there. Jamming ain't the word. I understand when them brothers give a party, people fly in all the way from New York just to get down.
Man, if I die, I will crawl to get there.
I heard that.
Yo, Phil, what's with the socks? You don't expect a good-looking dude like me to be caught in a big game like this with these socks? Jeez, give me another pair.
Wait, I'll check.
Hey, look here, man. We going to invite Phil to the party.
Who, man? Who'd you say? Mr. Personality himself?
Hey, if he can't keep up the pace, he don't need to be in the race.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all hold it just a second. I mean, we're supposed to be a team, ain't we? I mean, even in the pros, when they win a title, man, they share their winnings with the trainers and the managers. It's just a classy thing to do.
Yeah, but, Phil?
Yeah, Hayward's right. Carver's a class act, and he's been doing our dirty work all year, picking up our towels, uniforms, and jock straps.
Come on, can't we just pay him instead?
Come on, man. Give me a break. What are you talking about?
Okay, invite him, all right? But I'm telling you, the folks at the party, man, are gonna think he's the runt of the litter.
Oh, man. What the...
Hey, fellas!
Hey, man, look at this! Yeah, look like one of the Liberace's
Take down the stairs.
All right, settle down. It's a gift from my sister. It's my new image.
Yeah.
Now, look. These guys are good with playing tonight. They're very good, and I think you're better, because I think you're better, believe it or not, from the neck up. We're going to beat these guys tonight by thinking, by using our heads. Now, you all know what your matchups are. We worked on this yesterday. You know what their individual tendencies are? Everybody knows who they have, right?
Right.
Okay? Anybody got any questions on that? All right, now you know what they're going to do on defense. They're going to be on you all over the court in a man-to-man. These guys like to press and run. They're going to take you to a man-to-man press after a made field goal. When they make a free throw, they'll pick you up in a zone press all over the court. They'll drop back to a man-to-man at half court. Now, these guys like to establish a quick offense. They generate an early offense. Every time they're coming down, they want to go quickly. They're going to fast break on you every time. Guards, Hayward, Thorpe, Gomez, Salami. You got to look for the break every time the ball goes up. You also have to watch for the back screens. They're going to back screen going to the ball like this and come off this way. They're going to back screen away from the ball and look for the lob pass. You got to warn back here when you see it coming. You got to warn these guys up front for the switch. I don't want you to switch. I want you to fight through, because if you don't, you're in a mismatch every time. We got to think about three things. Patience. You got to set up the ball and wait. You try to run your run-and-gun, razzle-dazzle offense, these guys are going to blow you right out of there. You got to be smart. Think of what you can do, play within yourselves, your own offense, and keep looking for the big guy. This is what we have on them. This is what they haven't got. They're fast, they're smart, they're tough, but they are small. You got to hustle. like they do, only better. You got to go on the floor for the ball when it's loose. You got to go for every rebound, even guards. Look for the rebound coming up to the top of the key. Hustle, be smart, be patient. You do these 3 things, you'll get number 4, which we've been working toward all year, which is what? The playoffs! Say what? The playoffs! Well, we can't do anything about that in here. The game's out there, so let's go. Let's go! Pick him up, pick him up. Pick him up, pick him up. Watch the lane. This is our last timeout. We're down by 1 point. We got 14 seconds left on the clock. That's plenty of time. When we inbounds the ball, Thorpe, you run it down to 10 seconds and call number 3. Now listen, we're running the end of game special. You got it? But we've been running 3 against them all night, and they're starting to react to it. So you're calling 3, but you're running the special like we practiced all week, okay? Wait for them to react. Once they clear the lane, then get it into Coolidge.
Coach.
What?
This center just left the court favoring his left knee. I don't think he can protect the inside.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, Coolidge, don't do anything fancy. Take it right to the hoop and everybody crash the boards. When we score, you got to get back fast. Don't give him an easy bucket like we just did. If we don't score, the hell with it. We're going to jam it through and we're going to the playoffs, all right? All right.
Chauffeur, bring my wheels around. Who ever heard of a chauffeur-driven skateboard?
Hey, Phil, man, why don't you stick around? We'll give you a ride to the party.
Oh, no, thanks, Salami.
Come on, man, we want you to go with us.
Oh, it's okay, thank you. Hey, look, man. You the team manager, right? Yeah. Well, we're the team. We stick together. We're famous. That means you famous. Right. You might even get recruited by some college, even.
Hey, man, we can't let the boy wander out there all by himself. I mean, there's all kinds of evil trouble out there.
I'm hip, and he ain't gonna never find none of it without a little help from us.
Where is this party? Hey, just stick with us, man. Wherever we are, that's where the party's at. Wait a minute, you gotta look your best. You know what time it is? I don't know, I never watched. It's shower time!
You love a winner, that's why.
Of course I do.
Why you hired me?
Flying high.
You better believe it. You
What a
kidding me?
finish!
You know, I've never been so nervous in the pros. For 2 seasons now, I've been wondering what makes you think I'm a coach, huh? Just because I know how to play the game? Well, now I'm telling you, I know I am a coach.
Hey, let me help you.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, let me hear something. You guys gonna celebrate?
I don't know. Team probably knock over a liquor store or something.
Well,
Giving it much thought.
I'm buying. Remember, you wanted to play off so bad you could taste it?
Yeah.
Well, tonight you can, buddy. Medium rare.
Let's take a hamburger.
Hey, the choice is yours.
Amazing, that's not like you. I can't believe it. Let me say goodbye to the team.
Come on.
All right. What, you forget something, Phil?
No, it's a wash and wear suit. I just want you all to know you're number one in my book. We got a lot of work to do this week before the playoffs. As most of you may know, if you followed my own illustrious career, I never been on a championship team before. And I'm proud to be able to share this experience with you. So where's Coolidge?
Hey, Salami. Salami. Earth the salami. Earth the salami. Man, why don't you get with the beat?
I'm being patriotic and saving energy.
Girl, these folks don't know nothing about no rhythm. Why don't you go on out there and mingle, bro? Pick yourself a pretty lady and get loose. I'm all right. Oh, come on, man.
Really? All right.
All right, man, whatever you say. Cletus, what you been doing with yourself these days, brother?
Oh, little of this, little of that.
You do it well, man. It's a great party.
What else? So who's the little dude over in the corner over there? I mean, the one looked like his pet rat just died.
Hey, that's Phil Jeffers, our manager, man. We thought it'd be a good idea to bring him along, you know.
Yeah, well, the way he's sitting there, he's gonna give this joint a bad rap.
Yeah, well, why don't you go on over there and liven him up a bit?
Yeah, maybe I will.
Hey, Thumpy, let me rap at you a minute, man.
Hey, man, I'll catch you later.
All right, bro.
Just poured it fresh. It's better in a cold glass.
This is yours.
No, I'll take it. I'll just pour me another.
Thanks.
Anytime.
soldier?
Yeah.
Look at him, Thor.
Little Spill getting a little
Hey.
loose. Spill getting a little loose, yeah. Check him out, check him out. Dude, check him out.
Oh, no, oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Hey, man, there's women in here, man.
Wow. Check him out.
He got what you call that damn thing?
Hey, Phil, why don't you ease up, bro? Hey, Phil, man. Whoa, hey, Phil, come on, man.
Say, man, say, cool, man.
Hey, cool it. Oh, hey, man, what's wrong with you?
Say, man, what's wrong, man? Say, hey.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with him, man? He's sweating and stuff. So, man, he's crazy. He's got to be.
Hey, look, we gotta find him. Come on.
Hey, man, nothing. Just vanished.
Maybe he went home.
Yeah, he probably went home to sleep it off.
Yeah, maybe we ought to call his mama to make sure, man.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea, man. And if he's not there yet, we just say, hey, lady, your son's running around naked, and he'll probably be there soon.
Hey, come on, man. Let's get back to the party. He's big enough to take care of himself.
You ought to know, Coolidge.
You.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, come on. Come on, let's go, Jefferson. Time to wake up. Come on. Up and at him. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. All right? You awake? Here. That's right. Put on your glasses. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, now let's get your clothes. I'll give you a lift home, all right? Hey, where are your clothes?
I don't know.
All right, come on.
I'll get you a bag for these.
Well, it's fine just like that. Don't bother.
No bother. Thank you for bringing my boy home, Mr. Reeves.
Well, I was happy I was there to help. You gonna be all right?
I don't know. I hope so. We'll see after you get some sleep.
Maybe a doctor.
Doctor couldn't help.
Then you know what's wrong with him? Mrs. Jeff.
Oh, that is starting again.
What is?
The drugs. I thought it was over.
You mean you've seen him like this before? Because I never have.
It was a long time ago. At least it seems a long time ago. We were living in St. Louis then. Phil was 12. Me and his father were still together at the time. But we was always fighting. Neither one of us was paying too much attention to Phil. And by the time we did, he was so messed up.
On what?
Everything. Uppers, downers, pot LSD, angel dust. He ended up spending 6 months in a mental hospital. He was like a zombie. Even after he got out, we were afraid he'd done some permanent damage. He never was quite the same as before.
How do you mean?
His personality. He's withdrawn, quiet, keeps to himself most of the time.
Well, it sounds like Phil.
Well, it's not. It may be the way he is now, but that's because of the drugs, that angel dust.
Mrs. Jeffers, do you have any idea what might have started Phil taking PCP again? you mind if I talk to him about it?
If you think it'll do any good.
I'll try.
Thank you for bringing him home.
Man, I can't get over that Phil.
Yeah, he was a real space cadet last night. Can't figure it. Hey, Phil, how you doing?
Hey, Phil. Yo, what's happening, bruh? How you feeling, blood? Last time we saw you, you was flying through a window with nothing on but your draw.
Yeah, we looked. We couldn't find you, though. And you're a lot stronger than you look.
Yeah, you almost knocked Coolidge over, remember?
No, I don't remember anything. Yeah, well, I gotta go. I'll be late for class. I'll see you later.
Hey, Phil, you got a minute?
I gotta go to class.
Yeah, never mind about class. I'm gonna see you for a minute. Hello? What are you clowns up to?
Just trying to work up the enthusiasm to see what boring poems Fox is going to lay on us in lit class.
Yeah, we just gotta get properly motivated.
Yeah, we'll see if you can get properly motivated by 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's when practice is. It's posted, but see everybody gets a word. Haywood, all right?
I look like a secretary.
Phil, why'd you start up with the drugs again? Your mother told me all about the trouble you had before, and she's worried it's the same thing all over.
I'm worried, too. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you don't? What happened is you took PCP and got whacked out of your mind. That's what happened.
Coach, I didn't take anything, honest.
Well, you just find the shower room floor a great place for a good night's sleep?
I had a couple beers, that's all.
Sit down. Oh, Phil, you left something out. Stories like that usually begin with once upon a time.
You don't believe me. I'm telling you the truth. Why do you think I'm so scared?
You tell me.
I think I had a flashback.
Flashback? What do you mean?
See, sometimes with PCP, it happens with acid too. You get what they call flashbacks. You can be walking down the street or sitting in class and all of a sudden it hits you. You didn't even have to take anything.
But when's the last time you took some of this stuff?
More than 2 years, nearly 3.
You mean after all that time you can still feel it?
I don't know. That's what scares me. I know I didn't take anything at that party.
Well, at least you didn't knowingly take anything.
What, you think somebody might have slipped me something?
It's possible.
I didn't think of that.
You know whose party it was?
I was just along for the ride. The guys asked me to go to the party, and I went.
I think I hurt myself at the party.
Yeah, it got very bizarre.
When I first woke up, I thought I would die.
Amen.
Then it got worse. I thought I'd live.
How can you be hurting 2 days after a party?
Somebody ought to invent a service where you can send your head out to be cleaned.
Oh, no, it's a bust.
You know, I thought I'd find you guys down here. You cutting classes again?
No, man, we had a study hall. We came down here to study.
It's a likely story. I hear you guys were in rare form after the game.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Hey, isn't this out of your jurisdiction? I mean, shouldn't there be a statute of limitations or something?
Jackson, save your brain for school. You might need it sometime. I take it you guys saw Phil at the party?
Yeah, I saw him. He's flying pretty low.
Yeah, well, he crashed and burned the next morning. I found him spaced out and naked on the shower room floor right here at school. Now, what happened? All right. Nobody knows anything, huh?
Hey, I'm not my brother's keeper. He's big enough to look after himself.
Coolidge. Just how tall are you?
6'8½".
How'd you like to be 6'1"?
Hey, I don't know what happened. One minute he was sitting there, next minute he just went crazy.
It's the truth, Coach. He went berserk.
Just like that, huh?
Hey, he must have taken something. There was a lot of stuff floating around.
Don't bet on it. I talked to him. He doesn't know what happened. But there's one thing he's sure of. He didn't take anything. Couldn't somebody have slipped him something? Some PCP, maybe?
Well, there were a lot of people there, more than 100.
Well, he remembers one guy pouring him a beer, an older guy, maybe 20.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Now, look, the guy who's been picking up after you delinquents all year could have been in serious trouble. He may still be, for all I know. Now, where was that party?
Coach, it's not the kind of thing you want to get involved with, know what I mean? The kind of people that were there don't like being asked a lot of questions.
People have to do a lot of things they don't like. Now, what's the address? Okay, from now on, every second I don't hear the address is an extra lap.
Hey, man, you got that pen? Let me see.
Oh, I don't know the exact
Third, one, and three ways.
Cheers.
Cheers. Something's burning.
Yeah, well, I just... Damn. Too close to the broiler. What a heck of a first date.
No, it's no problem.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna woo you with my culinary magic.
Really?
Yeah, you know, a little wine, some soft music. You would have been like putty in my hands.
Hey, you're talking to an officer of the law, Buster.
You want to handcuff me?
Do you like that?
I'll
Come on, listen, don't worry about the steaks. We'll make a meal out of leftovers. It'll be fun.
Oh, good luck.
Or we could order out for pizza.
Pepperoni?
It's okay.
Wait, you want to help out here? You just want
I'd
to watch?
love to help you.
Paul, tell me something, will you?
Yes.
Phil, you know the kid I told you about? He thinks he experienced a PCP flashback. Thinks that really happened?
Oh, no, you just left me from my mind. It's such a disappointment.
Information, please.
Yes, absolutely. See, what happens is the body stores the drug in the fat. When the drug is burned off, a flashback occurs.
Yeah, but he says he hasn't touched angel dust for 3 years.
Well, I've heard of some cases of psychological flashbacks, but I've never heard of anything more than 2 years after the last dosage. You know, he took something or somebody slipped it to him.
That's just what I thought. I got something to show you. I thought I'd save it for dessert.
Trick or treat, right?
Well, I found out where the party was, so I thought I'd go to the house and get a lead, maybe find somebody who saw what happened to Phil.
And so you have a suspect behind your back.
Much better than a suspect. I went there. There was nobody home, at least I don't think so. The place was really shabby, so I sort of snuck around, went in the back. I found these garbage cans, and what do you think I found there?
Garbage.
Ta-da!
The parody. And it's empty.
Yeah, well, you're very observant. No wonder you're a cop. I figure this links the people in the house to the PCP, and also we can nail the chemical supply house for selling this stuff. Pretty good, huh? Did I forget anything?
Fingerprints. There might have been fingerprints on the jar.
Yeah, well, we still got the house and the chemical supply place, so I got the addresses right here.
But legally, this doesn't link anyone to anything. You know, stolen garbage doesn't count as admissible evidence.
What about the supplier?
Well, yes, but Ken, this doesn't prove that they obtained it illegally, see? However, it is worth checking into. And I will pass this information on and we'll see what we come up with.
I just want to do something.
Okay. Can you show me this place sometime tomorrow morning?
Great. You name the time. I'm ready.
Because if we want to get a search warrant, now we're going to need probable cause. Maybe I can turn up something there.
Great. It's sort of fun, you know. I feel like Paul Newman and Harper. Here we are. Right back here.
Hey, wait a minute, will you?
Huh?
Will you go slow? There might be somebody here.
Oh. How's this?
How'd you get out of school?
Easy, I just left. Yeah, this is where I found that jar of Perry.
Yeah, well, they're empty now.
Well, they must have picked up the trash last night, huh? Where you going?
It's blacked out. That's a good sign.
You have what?
Someone's trying to hide something.
What is it?
Looks like a lab to me. I don't see anybody in there.
Okay, do I bust it in or do you?
Now, neither of us does.
Why not? They're obviously making the stuff in there.
Because I need a search warrant to go in there. I'm a cop, remember?
I'm not.
Listen, what are you gonna do?
Bust it in.
Ken, do you know what you can get for breaking and entering in this state?
I'm a first offender. They'll go very easy on
Will
me.
you just leave this to us, please? Listen, I got enough probable cause to get a search warrant. Meanwhile, we keep this place under surveillance.
No, there's no way. You don't just bust it in and confiscate it.
Hey, T. Haven't seen you guys since the party.
And that was some party.
Hey, Clay, what you doing back at Carver, man? Thinking about checking back in school?
Not me. Just come down to hawk my wares. Thought I might interest you gentlemen in some U.S. prime grade A choice stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Angel dust, man. I got it in all shapes and sizes, ready to go anywhere you want it. I got dusters, gorilla biscuits.
Hey, man, not me. I ain't interested.
Yeah, I ain't interested either, man. I don't mess with that stuff. It's common.
Suit yourself. But it's good stuff. Homemade. Hey, guys gotta make a living.
Man, if there's anything lower than doing that stuff, is selling it.
Damn, I didn't even know Clee was into angel dust.
And now I see where he gets all that money he is to throw them parties.
Hey, wait a second. Do you think Cletus could slip fill that stuff at the party?
You know what? Could be.
I know how we can find out.
How?
Pound his head until he tells us the truth.
Yeah, but what if it wasn't him?
Then we pound his head until he tells us who did.
Hey, I'm with CJ, man. He's right.
Hey, wait a minute, man. We can't go around beating on that cat like that.
Well, anybody got a better idea? And don't say go tell Reeves, because he'll probably do something stupid like go to the cops or something. And we don't even know for sure if Cletus did it or not.
And why do you want to go pound on his head?
Because the man is dealing death.
You looking for me?
Thought you wasn't coming.
Hey, I'm here. What you want?
Same price as last time?
Hit and roll joints, $4 a piece.
Give me 5. How about gorilla biscuits?
I can get them tomorrow for you. You want some crystal? That's some real nice crystal. Give you a gram for $40.
40.
Come on, today, baby.
Hey.
Some dynamite stuff you enjoy, baby.
You wanted to see me?
Your students wanted to see you. You see, Ken, we have this rather bizarre policy at Carver, in case you hadn't noticed. We expect our teachers to be courteous enough to show up for their classes.
I'm sorry, Sybil.
It's hard enough getting the students to show up without worrying about the faculty.
I know, you're right. I apologize, but it was important.
So where were you?
I was trying to buy some piperidine at a chemical supply house.
You what?
Yeah, you know, most of that stuff's sold over the counter. Do you know that 1 pint makes more than 80,000 doses of PCP? I thought if I could get them to sell me the stuff, we could nail them.
We?
Paula. Detective Huntley. But I guess I just don't look the type. The clerk refused to sell me the stuff. I even offered him $200 for a can that usually goes for $10.
You're not going to solve the problem by running around playing Kojak.
Oh, that's just an excuse for ignoring the problem.
You're a teacher, Ken, not some junior G man. Your responsibilities are right here. We've got enough trouble at Carver to keep you busy without you looking for more.
Miss Buchanan, come quick. One of the students is on the roof. It looks like she's going to jump.
Where's Jim?
At a meeting downtown.
I'm going up.
can't wait for the police.
Can't afford to wait.
Man, that's Debbie, man.
It's all right, honey. I'm just here to help you.
Coach Reeves. Hi.
Hi, what's your name, honey?
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. What are you doing up here?
Just sitting.
Yeah, I can see that. It sure is high up here, honey.
Hi, yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Why don't you let me help you on down, okay?
Look at all those people there.
Yeah, I can see them. They're all your friends, Debbie. They're real worried about you.
About me? Nah.
Sure they are. Why don't you let me help you? Just reach out and take my hand.
Don't worry. I can get down by myself.
Why don't you just let me help you, all right?
Debbie.
I can fly. See? Really, I can.
Come in.
Open up. What are you so steamed up about?
We got trouble. Big trouble.
You gonna tell me what it is, or am I gonna have to guess?
Some chick just took a dive off the roof at Carver High. I sold some dusters and a crayon this afternoon.
Now look, man, you gotta relax.
Relax. Man, we get caught moving this stuff. They ain't gonna call it no dealing. They gonna call it murder.
Cletus, calm down. You gotta think with the clear head.
I am thinking. I'm thinking about all that heat that's gonna come down. Now, we have to cool it, Lonnie. Man, I just saw her. I still got her money in my pocket.
Now listen to me, that ain't your fault. Ain't no way you can look at that as your fault. We just make the stuff, man. We don't put it out with no guarantee. She had to be messed up to begin with, bro. Not everybody goes and takes a flying leap off the nearest roof.
Yeah, you're right. I see you're right. But we have to shut down, Lonnie. We have to cool it for a while.
Okay. But we got too much to dump, man. There's a lot of time and money sitting around here. So we'll take it to the place at the beach and stash it for a while, okay?
We'll move it all out, right? Won't even go near it for a while.
That's right. We'll just stash it and forget it's there.
Okay. Sounds good.
Look, we're gonna need more boxes, lots of them. You go find them and I'll start getting things ready to move.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't get it out of my mind. I never met the kid. She's gonna live with me forever.
There's nothing you can do. It happens. It happens every day.
Look, she said she could fly.
Well, from what she had in her body, she probably could.
Look, I gotta tell you, I feel like a dinosaur. I mean, I wasn't sheltered. But I never knew anything like this. I couldn't reach her. I'm not sure I can reach any of them.
Ken, you reach a lot of people. You reach all the kids on your team. You reach all the kids in your class. And a lot more that you don't even know about. We do what we can.
Enter.
Excuse me, Coach. Can we talk to you a second?
Look, not now, Hayward. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, well, this is important.
Yeah. All right, what is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go back to the station and I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah. Get well?
Listen, we're gonna tell you this, but you gotta keep it cool, okay? I think we know who slipped Phil the angel dust.
Same place Debbie got it.
Hello.
Hi, Ken.
Paula, where the hell you been? I've been leaving messages all over town for you.
I've been busy. What's up?
Cletus Rice.
Who's Cletus Rice?
Cletus Rice threw the party where Phil was slipped the PCP. Cletus Rice lives in the house where we found the lab. And Cletus Rice was at Carver this afternoon trying to sell some PCP to members of my team. Now, do we go and get him, or do we wait for somebody else to jump off a roof?
We go get him.
I want to be there.
Okay, 20 minutes.
You want to wait, or should we go for him?
No, you should take him. Go ahead, take him now.
Don't even blink. Rice, what the hell are you, man? Freeze! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
So that's it? Just like that? You got the whole operation?
This is the biggest lab I've ever seen.
No kidding. So what happens now?
I don't know, but it was a very clean bust, and I mean, the courts are going to have a tough time kicking these guys
Yeah,
loose.
well, it's a big deal. There's a lot of others, you know.
No, you make a dent. I mean, you go after them one at a time, and once in a while you win, right? I mean, isn't that the way you coach basketball?
Oh, yeah. How many good days? Looks like this is one of them.
Yeah, all right. How about some dinner?
Sure. Chinese food?
Yeah?
Good.
On me?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want you to work on executing this zone tonight, not only against this team, but so we're ready for these playoff games.
Defense. That's what I want you concentrating on tonight.
I haven't got anything more to say. You played these guys before, and you know you're the superior team. Just try not to get cocky out there, because it's easy to have a letdown after our last big game, all right? Just don't anybody get hurt. I want you all ready for the playoffs. Just go out there and have a good time, all right? Let's go. Yeah! Hey, wait a minute, hold it. Where's Phil? Anybody seen Phil?
Relax, coach. I'm right here.
You got your clipboard.
All right!
Hey, Phil, I gotta hand it to you. I mean, you're the equipment manager, right? Well, when the chips were down, you really came through with the equipment.
We were nobodies, all of us, and now we're going to the city championships.
First time in my life, I feel like I got an A in something. Are you leaving?
Where'd you hear that?
You got our connections.
Man, this is the kind of place where a guy like me can really shine.
Where's Thorpe?
What if you lose?
I'll take it in stride. I'll kill myself.
Okay, in about 2 minutes, you're going out there to play Keelan. Whoever wins tonight advances to the final round and plays for the city championship in the sports arena next week. So I want you to take a while and think about what's at stake. I want you to think about where you guys were 2 years ago and where you are now. Because when we started, there was not one among you who believed enough in yourselves to think that you could ever get this far.
Well, here we are. Huh? So, any of you who haven't already started, now is a very good time to start believing in yourselves.
Because you now have a chance to do something you may never get a chance to do again. And that is to become champions.
Now, it's almost time to get out there, and before we do, let me tell you something. This may sound a little crazy, but whatever you do, have fun out there. Because this is what it's all about. I mean, this is as good as it gets. You understand? All right? You get it? I got one other question. Are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah!
Some champagne or something?
That's against school rules. If we win next week, well, we'll see. Don't start, all right? Well, hello. Not bad, huh? How about that?
Listen, do me a favor. When the offers start coming in from the other school, will you be sure to see me first?
Why? You're not going to be able to match their offers anyway.
I know, but at least I can tell you why you're here. Coaching at those other schools.
Kim, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Oh. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Miss Willis?
I didn't see a thing. Look, I'm going to go circulate and take credit for being the genius who brought you to college.
I see you tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I won't be here next week.
All right, where are you going?
Up to Sacramento. A bunch of us high school principals are getting together to discuss methods of progressive education.
Oh, that really sounds exciting.
Look, while I'm gone, Sybil will be taking over as acting principal.
Hey, well, hold on. What's wrong with you? I was having a great night.
Say, you're a big boy. You can handle yourself in the clinches.
Well, I hope the power doesn't go to a head.
You'll work on it.
You hope the power doesn't go to whose head?
Indira Gandhi. I don't know. Yeah, what, Jackson?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, I'll see you in my office. I gotta go talk to Jackson. Just take a minute. What's on your mind, Jackson?
Well, Coach, what I want to say is that is, what I want to tell you is, well, what I want you to know is...
You're proud to be a member of this team.
Yeah, and...
You're going to remember this for a long time to come.
Right.
And you want to thank me for being as hard on you as I was, because this has made it all worth it.
Now, Coach, how did you know that's what I wanted to say?
See, my team went to the championships when I was in high school. That's how everybody feels.
Oh. Well, I just thought you should know.
Thanks for telling me, Jackson.
Hey, no problem.
Oh, man, I can't believe it.
Oh, gosh.
You gotta get out of here.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. To the championship game. You must be flying.
There is no feeling like it. I can't describe it. It's what I've been working towards for 2 years.
You don't feel just a little bit of a letdown?
A letdown?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Usually when people set up a goal for themselves and then they reach it, there's just a little bit of a letdown because they built it up so much in their minds that when they finally achieve it, it doesn't live up to their expectations, and then they get depressed.
Do I look like Woody Allen? He's a lot shorter, wears glasses.
You know what I mean. It's in all the psychology books. Everybody experiences it when life doesn't live up to their expectations.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but getting to the city championships is absolutely everything I ever expected it to be.
What if you lose?
I'll take it in stride. I'll kill myself.
Yeah. Party. City champs, here we come. In the sports arena, no less.
Hey, I want to propose a toast to Phil Jeffers for making the party possible, huh?
I propose a toast to his mother for having a night job. Hey, Phil, I gotta hand it to you. I mean, you're the equipment manager, right? Well, when the chips were down, you really came through with the equipment. I've never been so happy. All my life, I've hated school.
Don't get excited.
No, I mean, look at us. We were nobodies, all of us, and now we're going to the city championships. And you know what happens if we win next week?
What?
We become champions. Oh, man, can you believe it? Me, a champion.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Ever since kindergarten, school's been a drag. You know, coming home with C's and D's, teachers on your case. First time in my life, I feel like I got an A in something.
Say, if we win next week, it'll be an A+.
What do you mean, if we win? Hey, right on, CJ. You heard what the coach said, man. This could be the last chance. Well, I'm a senior. I know it's my last shot, Jack. We gonna beat Westmere if I got to do it by myself.
You got some help, bro.
Yeah, get some help. Got some help. Whoa. Hey, go. We have some of that wine, man.
It's all gone.
It's gone. Interesting. Look here, well, we got to get some. Hey, man. Look here, man. We gotta eat some more. Thorpe. No, you ain't right, bro. I ain't sending you out nowhere, Jack. Hey, CJ. Look here, man. Why don't you slide on down to the liquor store and pick some up for us, man? You about the only one straight enough to walk a straight line. Come on, man.
Okay, man, y'all come up with some hard cash and I'm gone.
Hey.
I'm gone.
Hey, Milton, you right on time, right? Look here, cool, I got a little cash, man. Contribution. All right.
Hey, where do you know my ladies pay for me?
Your ladies pay for you right on. Let's see. Look here, is this hard enough for you, huh?
Yeah. All right, you stay right here and I'll be right back.
You better make it fast, Curtis. It's getting late. I gotta get home soon.
Oh, what are you talking about, lady? Now, this is a night of all nights. And I still got some celebrating to do.
Okay. Just hurry up.
I'll be right back.
Hey, y'all party hardy. I'll be back in a flash.
Yeah.
Will that be it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 229, 230, 459.
Open the cash register and don't give us any trouble. I'll blow your head off.
Okay, I don't want any trouble.
Here, put the money in here.
Tell him to hurry up.
Fast, old man. Move it.
Okay, I'm going as fast as I can.
It's all clear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hold it. I know, man.
You guys are pathetic. Coolidge, you are the biggest crybaby I've ever seen. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Coolidge, the object of the game of basketball is to put the ball through the hoop.
Looks like we got ourselves a new coach.
That's right. What's your name?
Salami.
Hey, look, man, I don't want to practice. Might get stale.
We don't call it basketball here. We call it round ball.
There isn't a girls' basketball team in the state you can beat.
Laps, lots of them. Let's go. Come on. Use your head. Oh. Fill up the lanes. Nice play. You got him.
You like it?
Great. About time we had some school spirit around here, don't you think?
Yeah, well, I've got to admit you are the one responsible for it.
You giving me a compliment? Well, that spells trouble, because I know you didn't come down here to give me a compliment.
You're right.
I knew it. Sybil, do me a favor, will you? Whatever it is, can you just give me a few minutes to savor the victory before you ruin my day?
I'll tell you what. I'll be up in your office in 10 minutes, okay?
Reeves speaking.
Ken, Art Cummings.
Hi, Art. How's it going down at Moore Park?
Great, just great. I'd ask how things were with you, but I already know. I always read the sports section first.
How about those guys, huh?
As a matter of fact, that's why I'm calling. How'd you like to coach at Moore Park?
You gotta be kidding. I know you for years. You never offered me a job before.
Everybody loves the winner.
You mean you're offering me a job because I won the division? What if we lose the final?
No, the offer still stands.
Yeah, well, look, Art, I can't discuss this now. The vice principal wanted me up in her office 2 minutes ago, and besides, I got a championship game to think about.
I'm talking about a salary you can live on, you know.
Which will probably come to zero if I don't get upstairs soon.
Okay, Kenny, listen. Just do me a favor, okay? You'll probably get a lot of coaching offers because of the division win, and a lot more if you win the city championship. So promise me that you won't take a job anyplace else without talking to me first, okay?
Okay, I promise. Gotta go. Ten minutes, right on the button. All right, let's have it. Miss Kaplan's out sick again. You want me to take over the home ec class, right?
No. Ken, I think you better sit down.
What's the matter?
I'm afraid that, I've got some very bad news.
Well, I can see that. What is it?
Curtis Jackson is dead.
What?
He was killed last night in a liquor store robbery.
Hold on. That's impossible. Jackson wouldn't rob a liquor store.
He wasn't involved in it. He was just there. The team was celebrating over at Phil's, and they sent Curtis out to get some wine, and, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
How do you know all this?
The police called me this morning.
How about the rest of the guys? They know?
They found out last night.
I was out to a store to buy some wine, and he's dead? No rhyme, no reason?
The police found a gun that belonged to the liquor store owner. They figure that he tried to stop the holdup men. They shot him and then Curtis.
Just like that.
Just like that. Hi.
Hi.
I heard about Curtis Jackson.
I'm in shock. Okay? I mean, I managed to delude myself into thinking that basketball could protect them from things like this. If they practiced hard, ran their laps, came away winners, that everything be all right. So.
Ken, you have accomplished so much. Maybe more than any other teacher in this school. You should be proud of that.
So why does it all feel so meaningless?
I think that's something you'll just have to answer for yourself.
Yeah, well, right now, answers is the one thing that I'm short on. I don't even know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing here.
What were you going to do today if none of this had happened?
I would have prepared for the championship game. What else?
So why don't you do that?
I don't even know if this championship matters to me anymore, and I'm sure that I'll never be able to get these kids up for it.
You mean you might not play?
I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to them. There's a good chance we might not play.
I have to get back and prepare for my next class. Will I see you later?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Where'd you get that?
Last night when I went down to the liquor store to see what was taking him so long, he was just laying there by some broken bottles, man. So I found his glasses, too.
Let me see that. What are you gonna do with them?
I don't know. They were just laying there, so I picked them up, you know. Seemed like the right thing to do.
I still can't believe it.
I keep thinking about how it could have been me who went back to the liquor store. The only thing that saved me is I was too drained to go.
We were all too drained to go.
Except Jackson. No, man, that's what I keep thinking about. Why him? Why CJ?
Maybe it was just this time.
What do you mean by that?
Well, my grandmother says everybody's got their time on earth. When it's up, it's up. She believes whatever happened would have happened anyway.
I mean, come on, you believe that?
Doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make me feel any better.
Well, what are we gonna do now?
Well, I don't know about you, but stuffing the suitcase and getting out of this hellhole sounds good to me.
Yeah, right. And where are you gonna go? Beverly Hills? People get killed there too, you know. They're just neat about it, that's all.
He's right. You can't hide from something like this. It could happen to anybody. Anywhere.
Well, what are we gonna do about the game?
Yeah, I know this sounds terrible, but I want to play.
Yeah, man, I do too.
My old man told me that in the NFL, they played the weekend after Kennedy was killed.
So anybody don't want to play? All right. That's it.
Hi, Coach. We was gonna call you, but we didn't really know,
What happened, Hayward?
Well, we was all pretty loose and celebrating, after the game. And we sent CJ out to get some more wine. And when he didn't come back, then I went to look for him. And when I got there, there was just a lot of cops and ambulances. And
You talked to the police?
yeah, I talked to him. I mean, I told him what I knew, which wasn't much. I just can't believe it. I mean, I understand you could be having a good time. You could be partying and celebrating 1 minute, and then the next minute... Jackson always did have a lousy time.
Haywood, I've been thinking about calling the athletic commission, explaining the circumstances, try to get a postponement, something like that.
Why? We don't want to do that.
Well, it just doesn't make any sense to show up if we can't give it our best effort.
Well, who said anything about not showing our best effort?
Well, because of...
Look, Coach, I mean, Jackson meant a lot to us. A lot. But so does this game. I mean, we don't want to postpone it.
The rest of the team feel they're ready to play?
Yeah, we took a vote.
Hey, Salami.
Hi, Coach. I guess you heard.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk to you about. You still want to play this game?
Yeah, of course I do.
You don't want to call it off?
No way. See you practice.
Okay. What's going on?
Doing a layup drill.
I know a layup drill when I see one, Jeffers.
Well, you were late, so they decided to go on without you.
Ready whenever you are, Coach.
Yeah, I can see that. What's with these guys?
Life goes on.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Pulling some files.
Some files.
Well, 8 to be exact.
Maybe I can save you some time. What do you want to know?
The usual. Grades, aptitudes, colleges applied for, who's been accepted where.
Oh, well, wait a second. You know that already, Ken. In fact, I would say you're one of the best informed teachers in this school. So, why the files?
I don't know. Somehow I feel I want to do something that maybe I can help the rest of them.
You've already done the best you can. You've been a miracle worker with that basketball team, and now you've got them in the championship.
It's not enough. I got 5 seniors on my team. They're all graduating. As far as I know, the only one who looks like he's going to college is Hayward. What about the rest of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't know? How about all these speeches you're always giving me about education, preparing them for life?
We do the best we can.
Well, so far it looks like you're not doing a very good job.
Now, wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute. I want to know what the deal is around here. I mean, what are we doing? Sending these kids out to become what?
I'll overlook this outburst because I know you're upset about Jackson's death.
No, I'm not talking about death now. I am talking about life and what these kids have to look forward to.
We do what we can while they're here. But when they leave school, it's up to them. We can't live their lives for them.
That's not an answer.
That's the only answer. You win some, you lose some. You take what you get. And you should know that better than anybody.
When Willis offered me this job, you know what he said to me? He said, someday one of these students is going to come back to you and he's going to be a doctor or a lawyer, and when that happens, you'll be walking on air. Well, that's starting to look like it was nothing but a lot of bull.
I think the best thing that could happen to basketball here would be to land you as coach.
Well, why don't we just leave it at that?
Listen, I'm not trying to lick a gift horse in the mouth, but I know something's wrong. So what is it, money?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
Look, a couple of nights ago, one of my players was killed.
Oh.
Shot. In his own neighborhood. He got in the way of a couple of thugs robbing a liquor store.
It sure is a rough neck of the woods you're in.
Rough isn't the word for it. Half the students have no fathers. The other half have no mothers. Teachers get attacked. Students get killed, and everybody acts like it's an acceptable part of life.
And you're angry about it.
Yeah, but disillusioned is more like it. I don't know if I should really be there. I got a championship game coming up, and it's practically meaningless for me. I mean, how can you equate life with basketball?
Hey, we could go too.
Are you serious? Miss Buchanan.
Aren't you on a lunch period?
Yeah.
Well, you should either be in the student cafeteria or outside, not traipsing through the halls.
Yeah, well, we were looking for the coach. You know where he is?
No, I don't.
Well, if you see him, tell him we're looking for him.
Yeah, we gotta talk to him about something.
You guys depend an awful lot on Coach Reeves, don't you? I wonder what you'd do if he wasn't around.
Now, I wonder what she meant by that.
Whoa.
Well, what do you think?
You seem better. Not often.
It's not even 2 years old. Come on, I'll show you the training room.
Yeah.
Lockers and showers downstairs. Whirlpool and training room over here.
So what's next? What, you got Rackle Welch waiting inside?
Hi, Mr. Cummings.
Sorry, that was the best I could do. Hi, Alan. Hey, you're kind of early for practice, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd get a little time with your Whirlpool. Yeah, the elbow's still a little stiff.
Alan, I'd like you to meet Ken Reeves. He's the coach over at Carver High School. Ken, this is Alan Wiggins, he's our starting guard.
Pleasure meeting you, Coach. I remember when you used to play for Chicago. I used to root for the Bulls.
Unfortunately, that's what I spent most of my time doing, too.
Coach Reeves is thinking of coming to Moorpark.
Well, I haven't made up my mind yet.
It'd be a pleasure to play for you, Coach.
Thanks.
Alan's pretty low. Straight A's. We got some good kids here. They could use a good coach. What do you think?
What do I think? I think it's the cleanest place I've ever seen. You do brain surgery here, that's what I think. If I make this, I stay at Carver. If I make this, I go to Moorpark.
Hi.
Hi.
Working out?
Thinking.
I looked for you in the cafeteria during lunch. Where were you?
I took a drive down to Moorpark.
Oh. Yeah, that's a nice drive right along the coast. What were you doing there?
Looking around.
Was it nice?
Oh, yeah. It's a great place. Very nice. Very pretty, very clean. Very nice.
You're depressed, aren't you?
Who, me? No, I don't get depressed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never should have said that.
It's all right to say it. I'm just not depressed, that's all.
No, but you know the power of suggestion. You tell somebody they're depressed, that alone can depress them.
You're making me crazy, you know that?
You see? What did I tell you?
They offered me a job.
Oh. So you think you're going to take it?
Yeah, I think so.
Bet it's a lot more money, huh?
Yeah, well, that's not the reason.
What is the reason?
I'm just a basketball coach, not a savior. I came here to Carver to coach these kids. Try to help them. But I can't help them. There's too much to fight out there. When you think about that, what am I really doing? And how much does basketball really mean?
I think you're depressed.
I gotta go. The kids will be showing up for practice.
Want to have dinner or something?
I'm not hungry.
It's only 3:30. Maybe by tonight you'll be hungry.
I'll call you. Hey, what are you guys still doing in your civvies? Supposed to be suited up. Let's go.
There's something going on around here, and we think we have the right to know what it is.
Word around here has it that you're planning on leaving.
Look, that doesn't concern you. And it has nothing to do with the Westmere game, and that's the only thing you guys should be thinking about right now.
Are you leaving?
Where'd you hear that?
You got our connections.
Whether I am or whether I'm not has nothing to do with this year.
Hey, you didn't answer the man's question.
I don't have to answer the man's question, Go-Go. Now look, I haven't made up my mind yet, but there's a chance I may be taking a coaching job down at Moore Park.
Well, take the money and run. Is that it?
Oh, well, maybe he figured he don't belong here no more.
Yeah, well, maybe he's right.
Here.
All right, let's get suited up and be out on the court in 5 minutes.
Now, why don't you suit up, man? We don't need to practice.
As long as I'm coaching here, you will practice how I say and when I say. You got 5 minutes to get suited up and get out on that court.
Yeah, and what if we don't?
Anybody who walks out of this locker room without my say-so doesn't go to the championship game.
Keep it going, everybody. That's it. All right, 2 hands, Coolidge. I'm only going to say it one more time. That's it. Keep it going. That's it. Ball, salami. Coolidge, come in. The center from Westmere is as good as any center you're ever going to face. He will jump right over your head. That means 2 hands on the ball and cover it up. None of this one-hand stuff. You got that? Look me in the eye. You got that? All right. Times, dates, places. Tomorrow, I want everybody in here at 5 p.m. sharp. I want to get to the sports arena 2 hours before game time, which is 8 o'clock. That gives us a full hour to get through rush hour traffic. You got that? I hate to admit it, but you're looking pretty sharp, got a pretty good edge. 20 laps, hit the showers, that's it for the day. Do it!
Hey, who are you?
Willie Jackson. I'm Curtis's brother. I just came to get Curtis's things out of his locker.
Oh. Need any help?
I can handle it. You Coach Reeves, right?
Yeah.
Was my brother a good basketball player?
Well, he needed some work on his outside shot, but he was a terror under the boards.
I got a great outside shot.
I'll bet. Where do you play?
All over. Sometimes at the playground, and sometimes in front of my house. We got an old trash can that we use for a basket. I've come out for the team as soon as I get to high school. I want to play for you. Curtis said you were the best, even for a white man.
Say, Willie, when you're through here, how are you getting home?
Taking a bus.
So why don't you wait for me? I'll give you a lift as soon as I change, all right?
Yeah.
Now, you seem like a pretty bright kid, Willie. How you doing in school?
Okay.
You know what you want to do with your life?
You sure do ask a lot of questions. How come white people ask so many questions?
Well, sometimes asking questions is the only way to learn.
Yeah. You're a teacher. You don't have to learn nothing no more.
Well, you never stop learning.
Yeah? What do you have to learn about?
Life? Like yours, for instance. What do you want to do with your life?
Play basketball?
What about when you get older?
Get some kind of job or something.
Oh, yeah?
But I'll always play basketball.
Really like it, huh?
Yeah. It's the only time that I don't have to think about things that I don't want to think about. Like when my father told me about my brother. You know what I did?
What?
I concentrated on putting the ball through the hoop. And I did it, and I didn't cry or nothing.
You know, you can cry now, Willie. You want to?
If you guys win tomorrow, do you get trophies?
Sure.
Will there be one for Curtis, too?
Yeah. Here we are. This is it, right?
Yeah. Thanks.
Wow, look at this place. Well, this is the big time.
Hey, Coach, can we check out the court before we go to the locker room?
Yeah, I think that can be arranged.
All right.
Wow. How many people does this place hold? About 20,000.
Don't get nervous. There won't be more than 2,000 people here tops.
This is some big place.
Man, this is the kind of place where a guy like me can really shine.
Thought they save it for the game, man.
Hey, don't worry about me, man. I'm ready to take it to him.
Yeah, we're gonna kill him. Yeah, I'm ready for him right now. You know why?
Because we thrive under pressure, that's why.
Where's Thorpe?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna kill him. You know why? Yeah, because we thrive under pressure.
Must have been something I ate, Coach.
All right, have a seat, Thorpe. Now listen up, you guys. Listen up. You're all probably starting to feel the pressure a little bit by now. It's normal to have butterflies before a big game like this. But take it from the old pro. The worst part is the waiting around. Once you get out there and the game gets underway, I guarantee you it'll be everything back to normal. We have to go out there and do what we know. We got to run all 5 of our offenses. Now, Thorpe, you keep calling all the different numbers, all 5 offenses. On defense, we're pressing from the opening tip-off using the swarm, the zone, the man-to-man. We've got to confuse these guys. They are bigger, they are stronger. Coolidge, I don't have to tell you what that means on the rebounds.
Yeah, 2 hands.
You got it. We are faster, we are tougher, and we are smarter. Invariably, in a big game like this, it gets down to what you've got above the neck, between the ears. We got to outthink them. Now, if we play our game out there in approximately 32 minutes, Carver will be city champs.
We'll try to give you something to remember when you get to Moore Park.
No such luck. I'm not going.
All right.
Let's go. Get him.
Now to present the trophies, Coach Reeves.
Just so nobody gets their nose out of joint, I'm going to read off the names in alphabetical order. Guess that means we're starting with Big Warren. Come and get it, Coolidge.
Abner Goldstein.
Ricky Gomez. James Hayward. If I could have your attention, please. Before presenting Curtis Jackson's trophy, I'd like to say a few words. Curtis Jackson's death was a blow to everyone who knew him, to his family, his friends, his teammates. That Curtis Jackson is not here with us today is a tragedy. That his death was a violent one underscores that tragedy. Yet we're all here today to celebrate a victory, and we do have something to celebrate. For the first time since I've been here, I realize what basketball means to these kids in this neighborhood and in this school. It's not what it meant to me when I was that age, but in a lot of ways, it's more important. Not in terms of the future, but for what it does for them now. I'm proud of my team because I think they have proved to all of us that no matter what the adversity, no matter what the problems, you can overcome almost anything as long as you have the will to win. We will always remember Curtis Jackson. He was part of that effort and that will to win that helped set a tradition for future Carver teams to follow. Teams that I hope to be coaching for a long time to come. Willie Jackson, would you come up and accept this trophy for your brother?
Hey, what's this?
That? Well, we could report the car is stolen and send the four of you off to jail.
You see, Mr. Baylor, we're holding a Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party at Carver.
It's for a very good cause.
Memorial? Ken Reeves? How'd he go?
High blood pressure.
It's an inspiration to everybody with flat feet and no rhythm.
Hey, Coolidge. It's Mr. Sparky Anderson.
They do define death as the absence of brain waves.
Sybil, I don't think jokes about my death are very funny.
Take a ball, do 10 laps around the gym, dribbling with your weak hand.
Mr. Davis, that ain't the way we do it around here.
Oh, no?
No, See, first the coach, he has us do some layups, all right? Then we take a short break to have some cool refreshments.
Do you see Coach Reeves around here, Stone?
No, but I just figured...
You won't. He's in a meeting downtown. I'm running practice. Start dribbling. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, Coolidge.
I can't do that drill, Mr. Davis.
Why is that?
Because I ain't got a weaker hand. Both are dynamite.
So am I. Let's go.
Got you.
The right idea there, fella, hey? But if you turn his head this way, see?
Oh, yeah. I like that.
You can turn his body any way you want. Nice move. You got promise. All right, you guys, get moving. This ain't no tag team. Excuse me.
Hypertension, or high blood pressure, kills more black people each year than cancer, and almost 300 times more black people each year than sickle cell anemia. Hypertension is as serious a problem in this community as drugs and crime and jobs, though it doesn't capture headlines.
It's gonna be a long afternoon.
At least 1/4 of all blacks 18 years old and older are estimated to have high blood pressure. Now, as such, it's no exaggeration to say the problem's of epidemic proportions. Yet so many of us are unaware the problem even exists.
Yes. What causes hypertension?
We don't know what causes it, but we do know what contributes to it. Heredity, stress, being overweight, diet, smoking. Yes.
Is hypertension primarily a problem among black people?
Well, let's say it's a problem for a lot of people. But the national prevalence of high blood pressure is estimated to be 65% greater among blacks than whites, yes. Blacks have strokes 3 times the rate of whites.
I'd go easy on the mashed potatoes if I were you.
What can we do?
Well, high blood pressure is a treatable disease. If untreated, it can lead to heart failure, stroke, kidney failure. So early detection is very important.
What are the symptoms?
That's one of our main obstacles to the detection of the disease. There are no symptoms. The only way to know if you suffer from high blood pressure is to have your blood pressure checked regularly. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sanders. It's difficult for many of the people in this community to go to a doctor for regular checkups. So we, Dr. Sanders, myself, and the other school board officials have suggested we try to raise money for a mobile health care unit, which will bring health services into the community. So by show of hands, we'd like to know how many of you are in favor of raising money for a mobile health care unit.
Fancy meeting you here.
You come here often?
Twice a day.
You know, we gotta stop meeting like this, Marlene.
Is that so?
Yeah, the cars are beginning to talk. Hey, how about dinner at my place tonight, say around 8 o'clock?
Okay.
We'll have some of my famous Ken Reeves lasagna.
Great. What do I bring?
The lasagna. You sent for me?
I'm the principal now. You're supposed to knock.
Sybil, I think this promotion thing's going to your head.
So, how'd you like the board meeting?
I don't know what was worse, the bad news about the hypertension or the guy's delivery.
Well, Dr. Sanders was there to inform you, not to entertain you.
Yeah, I know, but why is it whenever a guy gives a serious talk, he always makes it sound so serious? Yeah.
Well, I heard you actively participated in the discussion.
Yeah, look, next time you can't make it to a community school board meeting, don't send me, okay? I think if I hear the phrase concerned parent one more time, I'll scream.
Well, I've got good news for you. You don't have to go to the next meeting.
Thank God.
Because you have been elected to head the fundraising drive for the mobile health care unit.
I'm supposed to head a fundraising drive?
I heard you volunteered.
But then, no, I volunteered to help, not to head the thing.
Oh, I see. You mean you volunteered to help just a little bit.
No, look, Sybil, I don't know the first thing about fundraising. I never even sold Boy Scout cookies.
Ken, you were elected because as an ex-NBA player, you're kind of a celebrity and you have access to all kinds of people.
I don't call that elected. I call that railroaded.
Ken, it's an honor.
So's a Purple Heart.
Oh, Ken, please.
Oh, I don't even have high blood pressure. At least I didn't till now.
You made a commitment. Are you trying to back out of it?
That's not it.
Sounds like that to me. Saying you want to become involved is easy. Being involved requires giving of yourself and your time. It means being responsible.
Read my lips. I don't know the first thing about fundraising.
Since when did ignorance ever stop you?
Yeah. Busy? How do they always make these things so short? How are kids treating you?
You'd think they leave a guy my size alone.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a hobby around here. They're just trying to see how far they can push you. Don't stand there in any open windows.
Thanks for the advice.
How'd practice go?
Fine, no problem.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's a first. Thanks for covering for me.
Did that Irish kid ever wrestle before?
You mean Falahay?
Yeah, that's him. I mean, did he ever wrestle competitively?
I don't know. Why?
Well, he had one kid and a half Nelson under one arm. He He had another kid in the half Nelson under the other arm.
In gym class?
No, in the locker room. And he had Mitchell in the headlock.
In the locker room.
In practice.
Well, Fowler, he gets kind of friendly like that sometimes.
I was thinking about asking him to try for the wrestling team.
Ah, for crying out loud. Now, what are you, the thief of Baghdad? I thought we had an official understanding, hands off with my players. No recruiting.
Okay,
right?
okay.
You promised.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
By the way, I hear you're raising money for a mobile healthcare unit.
Oh, bad news travels fast.
I think it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah? Well, then you won't mind chipping in a few dollars, right?
Without question. I'd also like to get involved in raising money.
You would?
I'd like to give it a shot. You'd be surprised how quickly people respond to a hammerlock.
I think you're going to hit it big around here, Ezra.
Thanks. See you later.
The Church of the Evergreen Saints invites you to participate in the Eternal Sweepstakes.
Let me see that.
Here, look.
What kind of church is that?
It's a money church. Yeah.
What's that mean?
What's that mean? It means the Reverend Leakley ain't leading his congregation to heaven. He's, taking them to the bank.
That's more like the cleaner.
What do you got to do?
Now, here's the easy part. All you got to do is pay $25. That's it. And look here, man. They even give you a piece of holy cloth.
Polyester. I wouldn't be caught dead in this.
No, Vitaly. You're not supposed to wear it. You're supposed to put it where you need help the most.
I'd put it in my wallet.
Exactly.
It's on the level.
That's right, man. Willie Simpson says so.
And you believe Willie Simpson?
That's right. I seen Willie Simpson's bank account.
That money's from dopes like you.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Hey, you know what, Wardell? The only thing smaller than your bank account is your IQ.
What's going on?
Stone wants us to invest in the internal sweepstakes.
The what?
Coach, it's called the Church of the Evergreen Saints, all right? Now, for $25, you become a member and a part of the Eternal Sweepstakes.
What are you babbling about, Wardell?
Here, Coach, look for yourself. It's all right here in the literature.
Money is honey. If you give money to this guy, you deserve to lose it.
That's what we told him.
Oh.
Look, Wardell, if you're just dying to get rid of your money, I happen to be collecting for the mobile healthcare unit.
Hey, Coach, if you're hitting on us for some money, you're in serious trouble.
Gotta start somewhere.
What are you collecting the money for?
High blood pressure.
I thought that was an old man's disease.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong. We're trying to raise money for a mobile healthcare unit for this community.
A blood pressure mobile?
Yeah, it was something like that, Vitalia, yeah.
Yeah, well, something like that sounds like it costs about 50 grand.
You think so?
Yeah, not including AC or tunes.
Anyway, what do you know about fundraising?
Not a thing.
Well, it's simple, Coach. It's like mugging. Only things you leave no marks.
Thanks, Coolidge. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Hey, why don't you throw an award dinner? Give somebody a Mickey Mouse award. That's always a good way to raise cash.
An award dinner for who?
For you. Throw one for yourself.
No thanks, pass.
Look, the trick to all these money trips is you gotta have a hook. Something to lure the big fishies. And then once they're there, you bite down on their pockets. That's what you should do, Coach. Throw a party. That's what you should do.
You know, Vitalia, you may have something.
No, I'm clean, Coach.
I start running, don't stop till I get back.
Hey. Let's go, let's go!
Oh, good. You're still here.
Where else?
I've been thinking about what you said about raising money for the mobile healthcare unit.
And?
And once again, you were right. We really do have a responsibility to the community. We all ought to pitch in, do our share.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
And so I've decided we ought to hold a fundraiser
That's a terrific idea. Where?
here.
Here at Carver?
Yeah, I want to throw a big party, lure in the big fishes, and bite down on their pockets.
Yeah, well, a party costs money, Ken.
Oh, I know.
And there's no money in the school budget for a party.
Oh, I know. That's why it's got to be done real cheap. And since all my time and energies will be devoted night and day to bringing in the high rollers, I need someone to organize the party, someone concerned, caring, responsible, with proven organizational skills and a strong administrative background.
Oh, sorry, no, wait a second. I'm very busy, Ken.
Sybil, being involved means giving of yourself and your time, not just money.
Out.
You'll make it a great party.
I know you will. I just know it. Red Auerbach, please.
Yeah, Red, this is Ken Reeves. No, not Reed, Reeves. Yeah, R-E-E-V-E-S. I played with the Bulls. Yeah, I used to guard Havlicek. Remember when he got 46 points against, Yeah, that was me. The knee, it's okay as long as I don't bend it. Listen, Bill Russell told me you're going to be out in Los Angeles next week, and we're holding a fundraiser for high blood pressure. It afflicts millions of black people. I figure you worked with blacks so long, you probably caught it. Hi. Carver High. Oh, yeah, lots of guys going to be there. Pat Hayden, Ali, Dr. J, a couple of the Embraceable U's. You will? All right, good. Thanks a lot, Red. Yeah, good talking to you, too.
I didn't know Allie was coming to the fundraiser.
Neither did I.
Well, she just said he was.
Well, I figure nobody will show up unless they think a lot of other celebrities are going to be there.
How's the fundraising going?
Let me put it this way. Jerry Lewis has nothing to worry about, and the lasagna smells great.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that when you invited me over to your house for dinner, that meant I had to make it.
Well, I've cooked for you plenty of times.
Oh, when?
How about those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches I made for you last week? You remember them?
Clear the table.
Yes, ma'am. Who is it?
Mr. Wexler.
That's the landlord. Look, you better hide. If he sees you, he'll probably charge me for having a roommate. Am I blocking the driveway?
Not this time, Mr. Reeves.
Look, whatever you want to do with the bushes is fine with me.
Oh, that's not why I'm here.
All right, I'll bite. What is it?
You know how you always complain about the upkeep of the building, Mr. Reeves?
Yeah, well, Mr. Wexler, I think at $3.50 a month, it's not too much to ask for hot water more than twice a week.
Well, I have good news for you, Mr. Reeves.
Well, you getting new plumbing in?
No, the building is going co-op. Now anything goes wrong, you can fix it yourself because you will own the apartment.
How much is this going to cost me?
Oh, only $90,000.
Dollars? $90,000?
Well, the price is determined by the market. Right now, it's a seller's market.
Look, we're not talking about the Taj Mahal. I mean, this is your basic 4 walls and a roof. In case you haven't noticed, I don't even have an eat-in
Look,
kitchen.
I'm sorry, Mr. Reeves. You either have to buy the apartment or vacate the premises.
Does that mean I have to move out?
$90,000, you believe that? Now that he can't squeeze another dime out of the renters, he's going to go co-op. America. Oh, and you're a big help.
Anytime. Eat your lasagna.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ezra. How you doing?
Hope I didn't wear your boys out in practice.
Now, they'll live, but not to be restless.
How you like the new driver's ed car?
Interagency motor pool?
Government surplus.
Oh.
Come on, I'll take you for a ride.
Okay.
Not bad, huh?
Will you watch the road, will you, for crying out loud? Now, what's this?
Don't step on that. It's the instructor's brake. It's not adjusted right yet.
Oh, I wonder what makes you say that.
Well, what do you think?
About you teaching driver ed? I wouldn't let you have a license.
How's the fundraising going?
Just like you're driving. Terrible.
You know what they say? You never know who your friends are until you ask them for a donation.
Oh, thanks a lot. Ezra, will you slow down or speed up? Before you have an accident, I want to make sure it's fatal.
Got some good news for you.
Oh, yeah? You got an available apartment for me?
What?
Mine's going co-op.
You can always sleep on my couch for a couple of days.
Oh, thanks, boy. So what's the good news?
I managed to raise a couple $100 for the mobile health care unit.
Couple of $100?
Yep.
You know, you're in the wrong business. You ought to be working for United Way.
I even called my ex-wife and asked her for a donation.
Oh, yeah? What'd she say?
Her husband wasn't too pleased, but she said she'd send something.
When you open it, make sure it's not ticking, all right?
Yeah.
Look out, will you? Now, don't get me wrong, Ezra. If it was up to me, I'd have us both canonized for our good works. But the fact of the matter, I was roped into this fundraising thing. What's your excuse?
I have high blood pressure.
I didn't know that.
It's silent and it's invisible.
Is it serious?
Sure, but it's under control. I've had it since I was 18.
But you were a wrestler in college.
I was the strongest kid in my weight class.
Yeah, well, that's no surprise. But with high blood pressure,
How can I become a wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
High blood pressure doesn't restrict you. With proper treatment, I can do anything I want to do.
Well, what kind of treatment?
Hydrochlorothiazide.
Uh-huh.
It's a diuretic. It makes you lose water, and that lowers the pressure in your blood vessels.
Jeez.
Don't look surprised. I'm lucky. My dad died of a heart attack at 38.
Did he have high blood pressure?
I don't know. He never had it checked, but my guess is that he did. In a funny kind of way, I think my having high blood pressure would have caused my becoming a wrestler.
What do you mean?
Well, I was always kind of a pudgy kid. When I found out I was sick, I wanted to be tough. Hypertension is a funny disease. You don't feel sick. The hardest thing is accepting the fact that there's something wrong with you. Once you accept that, the rest is easy. So what do you think?
How what?
Nice car, huh?
Way you drive, it's no wonder you have high blood pressure. You drive just like me.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, these chicks must have been basketball groupies or something. Every time I hit a jumper, they went crazy. I felt like Mick Jagger out on the court.
Real airheads, huh?
Hey, I'm telling you, they look like something else, though.
Fine fillies.
Thoroughbreds.
So what'd you tell them?
I told them we'd meet them at the pinball joint.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let's do it.
Hey, did you guys hear about the coach?
What about him?
Got kicked out of his apartment. How'd you know that?
He told me, stupid. How come?
He wouldn't cooperate.
Yeah, Reed's building is going co-op, and he don't have the bread to buy.
Looks like the coach has got emphysema of the wallet. What's that? Shortness of cash. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter?
No juice.
Come on, man. The chicks are waiting.
It's no use. She's dead.
Well, let's jump it.
Look, you can't do that. You gotta be going very, very fast to do that with an automatic. So what are we gonna do? Hey, why don't we borrow the new driver's ed car?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Hey, you can't do that. Watch. You guys will get in trouble if you take it. Hey, come on now. Oh, man, David's gonna wring your neck. You can't. Hey, you can't take the driver's ed car. You can't take the car. You guys are gonna get in trouble. Hey, what are you doing? The coach is gonna kill
you. So what are we gonna do when we get there? Well, I figure we go to a schoolyard, shoot some hoops. That ought to get them in the mood.
Hey, what's this?
Hey, man, what are you doing? That's the instructor's breaking, jerk!
Man, salami.
I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What I am is astonished. Why on earth did you steal the driver's ed car?
We didn't steal it, Miss Buchanan. We borrowed it.
Borrowing without permission, Nicholas, is stealing.
It's just that there were these chicks waiting for us, and when Salami's car wouldn't start, we just...
Morris, I'm not interested in discussing your love life.
Well, it wouldn't take long anyway.
The car's all right, Miss Buchanan. I mean, except for the crushed grill and the horn and the busted headlight. It's perfect.
Yeah, the insurance company will take care of that.
The insurance company is liable for damages only when there's a licensed instructor in the car or if we report the car as stolen.
Well, then do that.
You're the ones who stole it.
Oh, well, don't do that.
I'm afraid you're going to have to pay for the damages.
Well, we don't have that kind of cash, Miss Buchanan.
Yes, well, I realize that, Morris. So I've discussed the situation with Coach Reeves and Mr. Davis, and we've all agreed that you will be allowed to work your debt off.
How?
By raising money for the mobile health care unit.
Charity work? Forget it.
Oh, okay. Of course, there is the other alternative.
What?
Well, we could report the car as stolen and send the four of you off to jail.
How much money we gotta make on this mobile health care thing?
Larry? Larry Bird? Oh, how are you, Calvin? How you doing? It's Ken Reeves here.
Hey, Coach, Miss Tyler's got her cheerleaders in the gym.
Just a second, Calvin. Thorpe, get lost.
But, Coach, she's on the... I'm going.
Yeah, Calvin, you see, the reason I'm calling is I'm trying to raise money for high blood pressure. And Oh, you're raising money for multiple sclerosis. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you see, I've been calling everybody that I know, and yeah, well, I'm sure you do. You want me to give how much to multiple sclerosis? No,
What is the meaning of this?
not now, Sybil. No, I'm not married.
You have no right to tell Miss Tyler she cannot use the gym.
Later, please. See, Calvin, I've been calling everybody I know. In fact, I'm losing a fortune in phone calls. So I thought, but I can't give you $50. What are you crazy? Oh, you give me 50, I give you 50? What do you say, 25? Oh, all right, it's a deal. Yeah, thanks. Calvin, you got some numbers I could call? Same to you.
Hey, Coach, I gotta tell you.
Out.
How you doing, Ken?
Hello, Ezra.
I took the car and got an estimate. If Salama can fix the headlight and the horn, the cost of repairing the body damage shouldn't be too bad. How you doing?
Couldn't be better.
In the lead on apartments?
Look, I haven't had time to think since this fundraising business started, much less look at rent ads. I think when this fundraiser's over, I'm going to have myself committed to the Sisters of Hope Convalescent Home.
I spoke to a friend of mine who's got a great apartment in Culver City. He's an engineer. He's being transferred to Seattle. If you're interested, we could take a ride and check it out.
Yeah, thanks, but I can't. I'm having dinner with Marlene Sandler and the dentist. I'm going to spring for the pizza and see if he'll throw in some gold fillings for the mobile health care unit.
What about Saturday?
It's Saturday. No, I can't.
What you doing?
Selling blood.
We give it 8.
Hi, I'm collecting for the
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name's Nicholas Vitale, and I'm collecting money for high blood pressure.
Oh, that's nice, Nicholas. Please come on in.
Well, I've had a great time, man, but I gotta go now.
Now, and this is my son, Johnny, when he was your age. And let me see, that was the summer that Johnny and his daddy and Lucille and me went to Gulfport. You ever been to Gulfport, Nicky?
No, ma'am.
Oh, it's lovely. The water's warm, just like running in a bath. Oh, you want another oatmeal cookie, Nicky?
Yes, ma'am, and I gotta go, really, so I'll talk to you. I
And
really gotta go.
this here is little Lucille. And she's in her swing right out by the tree. Ain't she the cutest thing?
I got 2 skin knees and a torn shirt. Yeah, well, where's Vitalia? I don't know. Maybe he got kidnapped. How'd you do, Cool?
Well, I got $5.73, not counting the 18 doors that slammed in my face.
Well, if you came to my house, I'd close the door on you, too.
Hey, what's happening?
What happened to you? I met this neat old lady. She cornered me. I couldn't blow her off. How'd you make out, Nicky?
Well, she didn't have any money, but she stuffed my face with cookies and gave me these ribs.
Ribs ain't money.
Oh, yeah, but they sure taste good.
At least she didn't lose money like Thorpe.
Hey, how'd I know she thought I was gonna give her money? Anyway, I got it back.
Look, it's hard times around here. People just don't got the money to give.
Yeah, what we need is to tap into some high rollers.
Dudes with the big bucks. Yeah, but we don't know anybody like that.
No, but the coach does.
What do you mean?
You know, Salami, if your car worked like your brain, we'd all be walking home right now. We're gonna hit the coach's friends for some dough.
Like who?
Like the dudes he knows in the NBA, man. Everybody knows that pro ball players are rolling in the dough.
Yeah, but where are we gonna find the phone numbers?
Miss Buchanan.
Waiting for a bus?
I got a free period and, I'm waiting to see the coach.
Coach Reeves has a class.
Oh, that's right. My brain must have fell asleep.
Well, then we'd better be very quiet.
Why?
We wouldn't want to wake it up, would we?
What took so long? Hey, the coach has got a lot of numbers in that Rolodex of his. Let's go.
Bob Petit, Sam Jones.
Pettit.
Bob Pettit, Sam Jones, Chet Walker. Who are these guys? I never heard of them.
They're before your time, Salami.
Well, who are you, Rip Van Winkle?
Let me see this. Hey, look at this. Calvin Murphy, Daryl Dawkins, Magic Johnson. I didn't know he knew him.
I remember the coach telling us they coached the summer league.
Well, should we call him or what?
I figure our best bet is to go a little one-on-one.
Why should Magic Johnson care about hypertension? There's no glamour to it.
Who's right? All the big-time diseases have the heavy names behind them. Now, if the coach were involved with, let's say, cancer or heart attacks or something like that, then maybe we have something going. But trying to sell high blood pressure, come on, we're gonna bore people to death.
Yeah, what we need is something real dramatic.
That's it.
What's it?
Something dramatic. What we need is death. All right, where's it at?
Yeah, I think it's
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Where's it at?
It's over here.
This is odd numbers. This is even numbers. Hey, here it is. Here it is. Come on, right here. Right here.
Must have wait.
It's gotta be it. All right, who's gonna say what?
Yeah, we should. I know. Shut up.
Okay, who's gonna say what?
Yes?
We're looking for Magic Johnson.
Who?
Magic. We want to see Magic.
Magic? You want to see Magic? Watch me disappear.
I guess this ain't the place.
Guess not.
Maybe it was his mother.
What kind of crack is that?
Hey, come on.
Hey, take it back. His grandmother.
4526.
When it was his grandmother.
What is it?
Come on.
Where's the address? I don't believe so much for Magic Johnson.
Yeah, he's never around when you need him.
So who's next on the list?
Elton Baylor.
Where does he live? Come on, not far from here. A couple streets over.
Be careful. Oh, watch out,
Come on, boy, Slimes, get out of here. You like this car, don't you? Let's go, man.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Mommy's dead. Mommy, hey, how you doing? Ooh, this neighborhood. This is it, right over here.
This is it?
Yeah, this is it.
That's got lousy grass.
He's got to put his winter lawn in yet.
Yeah, he must got cows.
What'd I tell you?
God bless Dr. Naismith.
You live around here?
No, he invented basketball, and that's what's paying for all this.
What are you gonna say if he answers the door?
I'm thinking, Salami. I'm thinking. Just
cool out.
Hi.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
Kenny suggested that we talk to you.
Kenny? Kenny who?
Ken Reeves, our coach.
He played for the Bulls when you played for the Lakers?
Ken Reeves. Oh, yeah, sure. Come on in, guys. Come on in.
You live just like rich white folks.
All rich people look the same color, green.
What kind of furniture is this?
This is real nice, Andy.
I can sleep on it.
Nice art and whatnot.
All right, what's up?
Well, we're the members of the Carver High basketball team.
Right. You guys were city champs last year.
You know about that?
I sure do. I don't play anymore, but I still read.
Well, it's about Ken.
How is he?
Well, that's what we wanted to talk to you about. You see, we're holding a Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party at Carver to help raise money for the victims of high blood pressure.
Yeah, we're raising money for a mobile health care unit in our neighborhood, and we were wondering if maybe you'd want to buy a ticket.
It's for a very good cause.
Memorial? Ken Reeves? Wow. When did it happen?
Any day now.
You see, Mr. Bale, it was very unexpected.
Very.
Well, it was fast. There was no pain.
He couldn't have been a day past 40. How much are the tickets?
$50.
$25 if you want to go, and $50 if you want to stay.
Hey, you guys better get your act straight if you intend to go on the road.
Well, the truth is you can give whatever you want.
Yeah, it's for a very good cause.
Okay, count me in.
Hey, thanks a lot.
No problem. Good luck on the fundraising.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, I'm sorry about the coach.
Yeah, so are we.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks
good luck,
a lot,
fellas.
though.
Come on.
Thanks a lot.
Hey,
Really.
thanks, man.
Nice
Thanks
having
for
you.
coming by.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
All right, man.
Hey, thanks, man. You got it. Oh, wait a second. I promised my old man I'd get him an autograph.
Oh,
Come on,
you don't
Salami.
even have anything to write it on.
Right here, baby.
That's
Man,
ridiculous.
Who wants this
Crazy.
autograph? I mean, what would you do with...
Come in.
Good, huh? Knocked and everything? What is all this? It looks like a greenhouse. Somebody died?
Funny you should ask. You feeling all right, Ken?
Me? Yeah, sure. I feel great, just great. I got a lead on a new apartment.
Good.
What's this?
Fan mail?
Expressing our heartfelt sympathy over the tragic loss of Ken Reeves? I don't get it.
Come to think of it, you do look a little pale.
There's some kind of a joke?
No, I didn't send the card or the flowers. Your buddies over at the LA Lakers did.
The tragic loss of Ken Reeves? Look, I just don't get this.
Well, I did think it was a bit premature, but they do define death as the absence of brainwave.
Sybil, I don't think jokes about my death are very funny.
Okay, all right. Well, cheer up. You were well liked.
There's more?
A lot of people have expressed a desire to attend the fundraiser. Now, not only that, checks have been coming in from all over the country.
$50. Bill Russell? $50. Billy Cunningham? $100. Chet Walker? The Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party? I just don't get it.
You know, we can use the flowers to decorate the gym.
For the fundraiser?
Oh, no, for the wake.
Don't start with me. I spoke to Kareem. So I know you guys are responsible for spreading these rumors about my death. So don't play dumb with me.
Who's playing? Maybe we did made it sound like you took the deep six, but we never actually said you were dead.
The Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party, what do you think that means? A memorial is for dead people.
Not necessarily. They run the Wood Memorial back at Aqueduct, and the horses ain't dead. And neither are the people who bet them.
Oh, salami.
Besides, coach, it's for a good cause. You said so yourself.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have died, nobody would take high blood pressure seriously.
I'm not dead.
Things could happen.
Look, Coach, we tried to raise funds without killing you off, but nobody would give us anything.
Yeah, now you got money coming in all over the country.
And big shot celebrities saying that they'll come to the fundraiser.
And none of this would have happened if you weren't a corpse.
Hey, we're proud of you, Coach. We really are.
Oh, that's really touching, Coolidge, but the fact remains, I'm not dead.
Like I said, things could happen.
Just think how happy everybody will be when they find out you're still alive.
The gym will be filled with joyous tears.
And the rafters will shake with the sound of jubilation when you walk out onto the court.
And the sounds of joyous laughter will fill...
Enough. It's a good thing we're raising money for the mobile health care unit. You guys are gonna need it.
It was too bad to hear about the Birds' arm trouble, Sparky. It sure was. Tigers were hanging in pretty tough with the Yankees for a while, though.
Well, there's always next year.
You bet. Hey, Coolidge, it's Mr. Sparky Anderson.
Anderson, huh? Real excited to meet you. Sorry you lost, but you had my vote.
How'd it go?
Not so good.
Do you have high blood pressure?
No, I have low blood pressure.
Oh, well, that's terrific, Kool-Aid.
Hey, shit only happened to you. I'm young. I got everything to live for.
Look, lower blood pressure isn't so bad.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say.
I'm serious, I mean it.
Yeah, well, what if the pressure gets so low my heart forgets what it's supposed to do and falls asleep?
Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. Jeez, it stinks in here.
Yeah, like cigars.
So I'm trying to put a move on this chick, man, and Richie is sabotaging the whole operation by boring her to death. I mean, he's talking about the weather or geometry or something.
Excuse me, guys. Is the gym in here?
Yeah, it's right here.
Thanks.
So anyway, like I said, man, I'm caught in the middle between a rock, which is Richie, and a hard... Hey, that's Chet Walker.
Who's he? I think you're right. Don't you know anything?
Chet Walker played on the Chicago Bulls with Coach Reeves.
Played in 8 All-Star games, too?
8 more All-Star games than Reeves?
Well, what we doing out here?
Really?
Boy, life is strange. Things are going good, and then something like this happens.
It's a shame. It really is a shame.
Reeves was a great guy. He wasn't much of a ball player, but he was a great guy.
He wasn't such a bad dude.
Yeah, he's an inspiration to everybody with flat feet and no rhythm.
You know, I played with the guy. He had a lot of heart. Not much talent, but you couldn't tell him that.
How'd he go?
High blood pressure. They say the fact that he never made the All-Star team killed him.
Yeah, he was always holding it inside.
Well, I hope he has a better percentage at the free throw line in the sky.
Amen.
Amen. Remember when he did all the good work? I mean,
Hey, guys. Hi, Chet. How you doing? Jimmy?
Spock?
It's me. Kenny Reeves, remember?
I heard high blood pressure was a treatable disease, but this is ridiculous.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, see, I'm chairman of the fundraising drive. Hope you guys remembered your checkbooks.
We thought you had checked out.
Checked out?
As in dead?
Oh, yeah, well, you see, we had this slight misunderstanding. I decided I wasn't ready to go. Well, look, I'm glad you guys showed up. Really, I appreciate it. I mean, coming down to pay your last respects and all like that. I'm touched. I really am. Aren't you kind of happy that I'll be around for another 50 or 100 years? Where are you guys going? I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I'd like to welcome you all here tonight. I'm very glad that you've come. You know, we at Carver believe that our school is part of our community. We care what happens to our community and the people in it. So again, thank you for coming and showing your support for our efforts on behalf of high blood pressure. And now I would like to introduce one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He is a member of the NBA Hall of Fame. He is the third highest scorer in NBA history. He is Elgin Baylor.
Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I went for a walk.
What's the matter?
You should have seen the way those guys reacted when I showed up.
What do you mean?
I think they were disappointed I'm not dead. Can you believe that?
They were all set to grieve and you spoiled it for them.
Oh.
Don't worry. They'll get over it.
I just want to congratulate you on this community effort. A mobile health care unit can and will save people's lives. But more than that, people can save people's lives. And that's what shows here tonight. We can do what we need to do to make our city a better place to live. So if your number's up, get your act together and get it out!
And now I'd like you to meet the man who has headed our fundraising drive, our basketball coach at Carver, Ken Reeves.
Come on.
I can't go back in there.
Oh, come on, man.
To those of you who thought I was dead, I apologize for letting you down. Also, I'd like to remind you we accept personal checks, major credit cards, and of course, cash. Got that, Sparky?
Ken, after 30 years in baseball, I know a little bit about high blood pressure. Here's your check.
That's it?
Hey, in Detroit, the only thing that finished lower than us was Chrysler.
You don't know me, but enough with the commercials, Lester. Okay. I don't have high blood pressure, but I got a wooden leg. Would you check the inside pocket in my coat, please?
Over here?
Yeah, right there, that coat.
I'm gonna get any splinters. Thank you, Lester.
Sure, Donnie. And I didn't make no big money all those years.
Picking on an old man, huh? I used to make my living walking on wood like you. Here, Ken.
Oh, it's a great place you've got here.
Oh, thank you. Neighborhood's nice, too.
Uh-huh.
A little quiet, but nice.
What do you think?
I think it's terrific. When are you planning to leave for Seattle?
The end of the month.
Oh,
perfect.
Huh? Yeah.
There's only one problem. Yeah. The landlady is a very eccentric older woman. She hates loud noises and will not tolerate children or pets.
Oh, yeah, I saw the sign. No pets, no tots.
Right. You don't have any pets, do you?
No, just a basketball team, and they're all house trained.
I think you're going to like it here.
Me too.
Have you seen any other places?
No, not really. Just the Sisters of Hope.
Sisters of Hope?
A rest home.
Oh. Oh.
Officer Robinson wants the police Cougars to play Carver.
They cheat and they play dirty. They're muggers and dopies.
Out of the mouths of babes.
What's the matter? Sidewalk got crooked right quick. Let's take 5, man.
Let's check him out.
Hey, what the hell you thinking? Get your hands up.
Don't you ever talk to a police officer like that again, you hear?
Hey, stop it, man. He can't breathe. Get his badge number, man. Freeze!
The guys you stopped are saying you didn't give the kid a chance, that you shot too fast.
What do you say?
Just telling you what they said.
It wasn't no accident, but you don't know that.
You sew me down the tubes, and you hang your own butt out to dry, because nobody wants to work with a partner who won't back him.
Emotions are running very high. Our main concern now is that the time bomb doesn't go off.
Hey, what do you want to do? Hit me? Maybe you're going to shoot me if I don't do what you say.
Hey, Coolidge, I'm not the enemy, remember?
You're the man, ain't you?
Can I see your driver's license, please?
See, officer, I'm a teacher at Carver High, and I'm late.
Late, huh?
Yeah, it's the truth, see?
Well, then I'll just have to write fast, won't I?
What'd they do, call ahead?
Oh, man, no wonder the students aren't learning anything. The teachers can't get to school on time.
Don't start with me. I'm not feeling too good about police officers this morning.
Hey, what's the matter?
How's, Dad?
Oh, you broke the law.
Didn't break the law, just stretched a little.
Well, you know what they say. You do the crime, you do the time.
What, are you here to bust somebody?
No.
Well, you need some information, or?
No.
You're selling tickets to the policeman's ball?
Next month.
So what, this is a social visit?
Reeves, you think because you won the city title, you've got the best team around, right?
Well, we might have a little trouble with the Lakers, but other than that, yeah, we're the best.
Well, did you ever hear of the Police Athletic League Cougars?
The juvenile delinquents with cops for coaches? Yeah, what about them?
Well, the guys down at the station think that the Cougars can beat Carver.
Robinson, we're the city champs. Our cheerleaders could beat the Cougars. Besides, when you're on top, everybody thinks they're better.
They won a game.
That's funny. That's very funny.
What's the matter, Reeves? You scared?
Scared? You serious?
Very serious.
Robinson, I'll call you next time I'm mugged.
Come on, Reeves. This game could help improve police-community relations.
Well, improve community relations? Pay for my ticket.
Look, these are street dudes.
Oh.
I mean, if it wasn't for this team, some of these guys would be in jail.
Oh, Robinson, you're breaking my heart.
Some of them are terrific players.
Oh.
Besides, a game against the champs would help a lot of my guys get their acts together. And it would be a warm-up for your team. You haven't been playing that terrific lately.
You think so?
Oh, you lost the last 2 out of 3. Now, if it's not the team, it must be the coach.
All right.
You do it?
Yeah. If I win, you pay for my ticket. And if you win, I'll pay for my own ticket, and I'll treat your team to sodas.
Sodas?
Don't start with me, Robinson. We got a game or not?
We got a game.
All right.
You guys, get over here.
I didn't do it, I swear.
You didn't do what, Salami?
Whatever it is he's here for.
Have I ever busted you guys?
Hey, we just want to keep it that way.
Besides, this is a personal visit, not a professional one.
Oh, you're looking to earn your high school diploma.
Hold it, watch it. Officer Robinson wants the police Cougars to play Carver.
No,
forget it, Coach.
Forget. They cheat and they play dirty.
Now, I've seen some of your defense moves. If you tried that on the street, you'd get arrested.
Yeah, but they're muggers and dopies.
Out of the mouths of babes.
Yeah, well, if they want a game, let them play the team at San Quentin.
They're animals, man, animals.
Then you guys ought to fit right in with him. Besides, it's already been decided. We're playing the Cougars.
Who decided that?
Me.
Oh, this is your doing, huh, Robinson?
Yeah, what'd you do, put a gun to his head?
I didn't have to use my gun.
Yeah, you can just look at him real hard and you scare him, right? Your face does the job.
Hey, Coach, wait up.
What do you want, Thorpe?
I need a favor.
No, I'm through lending you guys money. I never get it back.
It's nothing like that, Coach. I just need to talk to you.
I talked to you all week, Thorpe. Why do you have to bother me when I'm on my way to get some coffee?
All right, look, you know I got this job bag in the supermarket, right?
No, I didn't know that, Thorpe.
Well, 6 days a week now, Coach.
Isn't that going to interfere with your studying time?
Well, I manage. But anyway, listen, I found out about this job at this summer camp where they need somebody good in bookkeeping and accounting.
I thought the only numbers that you were good at are the kind that you run.
This gig pays more in 2 months than I make in a year, and I'm gonna need the cash for college.
Well, I know you got into college, but how do you know they're going to keep you there?
Come on, Coach. All I need is a good character recommendation. I think I got the job.
Thorpe, you don't know anything about bookkeeping or accounting, right?
For what they're paying, Coach, I'll learn fast.
All right, I'll give you the recommendation Friday after the game.
Okay, great. Oh, Friday.
Yeah, remember the game against the police?
Oh, yeah.
This is your memory and you want to work with numbers?
Listen, maybe Saturday I'll come by your place and pick it up, okay?
What's wrong with Friday?
Well, nothing. I just thought I might pass on the game.
You think again, Thorpe.
Come on, Coach. It's not a league game, and besides, cops make me nervous.
Oh, yeah?
Well, they give me that you're going away for a long time feeling.
You're the floor captain. You'll be there Friday.
Hey, you want that?
Huh?
The crush, you want it?
Well, what do you want it for?
I want it for my soup.
Hey, Eddie, you want the crust, man?
No, I don't want it.
I want it.
Oh, what's the matter, man? I thought you said you didn't want it.
Well, I'm punishing you, Vitalia.
You're punishing me for what?
Yeah, for introducing me to Dorothy West. Remember her?
What's the matter? Thought two you didn't hit it off?
Well, I thought we did, but apparently she had different ideas.
Finish?
Yep, but she'll get hers. See, because this $20 bill was supposed to be blown on her after tonight's game, but you gentlemen are invited to help me drown my sorrows.
I ain't going nowhere with you tonight.
Hey, all right, Thorpe.
So what happened?
Ernie Shaker's what happened. She had him on the brain.
Thought she busted up with him.
She did.
Yeah, but she's been breaking down doors trying to get to you. I mean, she even told me that she was dreaming about Thorpe. Yeah.
So what happened?
It's the rebound effect, man. She wanted to come off him through me. You know how they always say the grass is greener and all that stuff, yeah. She didn't really dig me. She just sort of dug the idea of me, you know? I told myself, I said, Thorpe, you are messing with emotional dynamite, and I was right. The more interested I got, the less interested she got. But the one thing that comforts me, Vitalia, is the fact that I know down deep inside, she will regret it.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, what are you guys doing in here?
We're eating.
Yeah, I can see that, Vitalia, and I'm sure the cockroaches can smell it. Franklin, you know what cockroaches are, don't you? They're the little crawly things sitting right next to the potato chips in your locker. Hey, where'd you get this?
Hey, I found it over there.
Yeah, well, it's mine. I might remind you, this is a locker room, not a cafeteria. You don't change your clothes in there, so don't eat your food in here.
Coach, the lunchroom was too crowded.
Yeah, and they were serving that chili stuff.
Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed your lunch, because you're going to be working it off as in 20 laps.
What, today?
Every day.
Forever?
Maybe more.
Best players. It's good teamwork. Well, come on, Coach. It's our turn.
I'm not so sure the first team can do as well, are you? All right. First team, Sam. Play the same man-to-man defense.
Listen, Coach, I think maybe we ought to go to the 1-3-1.
What are you, a college guy already?
No, Coolidge can eat his man for breakfast.
Yeah, but you can't. Play the man-to-man, will you?
Hey,
you're the littlest guy out there. Let's go.
course, they're a little out of their league.
I don't suppose you consider a rematch?
Oh, sure. Next time I get a ticket.
All right. Simple. Hey. All right.
I couldn't get over it. Morris Thorpe.
That depends, man.
I'm Officer Lewis. Coach Reeves told me that you'll be going to college next year.
Yeah.
Well, we've been trying to convince some of our guys to get back in school and get their lives together. I'd like it if you come talk to some of them.
Me? For what?
Well, tell them about your own personal experiences, your feeling for college, whatever.
I'm not in college yet. You see, I'm going to college, but I'm not in college.
Hey, that's fine. You see, what we're trying to do is hook some of our younger players up with other young people who are doing things in a positive way.
Yeah, but I ain't even out of high school yet.
Hey, go ahead, man. Hey, Coach, they want Thorpe to be an after-game speaker with the Cougars.
I know. I'm sure Thorpe will be happy to help out in the neighborhood, right, Thorpe?
What am I gonna say, Coach?
I know you'll think of something.
Yeah, Thorpe, your mouth never failed you before.
Hey, it was a good game, guys.
All right.
Practice on Monday, 3:30 sharp.
So, you want me to walk you to your car?
No. With all the police around here, I don't think I have a thing to worry about.
Oh, that's true.
It's a nice game.
No applause, please.
I did start to get concerned in the first half.
Yeah, well, it took us a little time to warm up.
And then when the Cougars tied the game
Sybil,
in the
don't
third...
start. That was the second string.
Well, that's what I mean.
What?
The team lacks depth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now, personally, I don't see why you didn't go to a 1-3-1 defense earlier. Ciao.
Everybody's an expert.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Thorpe, how's it going? What'd you do?
Went all right, yeah.
What'd you tell those guys?
The usual party line, you know. Listen, you got my letter or what?
Right here. You never tell me anything. I didn't go overboard, you understand?
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate
Will you,
it.
Thorpe, tell me what happened with the cops and the other team?
All right, look, after I finished talking, they tried to get me to join the police department. And that's when I knew it was time to go.
Hey, Thorpe, come on, man. What's the holdup? Let's get with it.
All right, listen, Coach, take it easy.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Oh, yeah.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey, Thorpe, man. Hey, man, I was...
Hey, what do you want, my man?
Come on, bro. Hey, come on,
Is
come
it
on,
that bad?
Hey, bro, I can't believe you beat me 2 in a row in there.
Hey, that's because I own you, cool. I am the pinball wizard.
Yes, like the deaf, dumb, and blind.
I hope you hold on to your beer better than you do a basketball.
Hey, it ain't my stomach, man. It's my head.
Oh, please.
I can't feel
Woo,
my jaw.
oh, wait a minute. Look what's coming here. Excuse me. Ladies, this is your lucky night.
Forget about it.
I don't discourage easily, baby.
Too bad.
Hey, excuse me. Do you know who we are, sweetheart?
You're Curly. Which one's Mo?
If we could just have a few minutes of your time, sweetheart, I could change your life.
Hey, Jack, you're slobbering all over me. Why don't you switch to drinking milk or something?
Hey, come on, baby. Don't be like that, sweetheart. Come on. I'm telling you, man, she gave me the eye.
I think you ought to dry your sorrows some more, though, bro.
Get out, man. Look, hey,
Get some of that.
I don't want to hear it.
Man, what, huh?
This is the king. Come here, sweetheart. You don't know what you missing, girl. How you doing, sweetheart? What it look like? Well, I guess it don't look like nothing.
Come on, brother. Let's get out of here, man. This is no man's land.
All right, brother, let's get out of here and do it.
Get. I'm ready.
Oh, wow.
To whom it may concern. What is this, man? A suicide note?
Oh, man, it's a recommendation from the coach.
Oh, please, a recommendation for what?
This gig at this summer camp.
Summer camp?
Well, ain't we turning into a gentleman farmer?
Hey, well, why don't you ask your colleagues at the supermarket for recommendations?
Well, I did, but I figured since the coach was a semi-famous jock and all.
Hey, Thorpe, it'll make good balance, brother, good balance. Hey, well, you know what? I ain't gonna be holding down no job this summer.
Yeah, why not?
I'm 6'9", multi-talented, can handle the ball with either hand. Anywhere I go, they gonna pick up the tab. So I don't have to be no artist like Maurice.
So it's me and Stevenson and Sanchez, right? We're up in the upper deck. Stevenson's got his telescope with him so he can see home plate. But to tell you the truth, Jerry, none of us is really seeing too good at this time of the ninth inning, if you know what I mean. Borracho. So, Smith cracks one, and boy, I mean, he sends it into orbit. Son of a gun, he hit it a ton. Sanchez jumps up, screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs. Hey, Reggie, way to go. We did it, we did it, we did it, right? Well, the whole place is going bananas. And then, like nothing, up comes Stevenson, just darts out of the seat and starts stamming down the aisle, screaming and yelling. I mean, like he was really moving.
So what happened?
It's a foul ball.
28, 484, investigate.
Still thinking high school, man?
I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know? Hey, I said I didn't say no. I just got a lot of options, that's all.
Please, all they gotta do is nod and you'll be in before the door closes, I bet
Hey,
you.
man, it's a big world out there, and I want to learn about it before I make any decisions. You know what I mean?
Seen Stevenson lately?
Yeah.
The guy's hair looks like it's 20 years younger than the rest of his head. I mean, it's scary. Yeah, you know, don't tell me. I'm jealous, right?
Attention all South units, 211 report, 402 West 5th Street. 3 male Negroes aged 16 to 21 wearing dungarees and jackets, one wearing a tan sweater. Suspects armed with a handgun, last seen on foot, corner of 5th and Figueroa.
You got that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's the matter? Sidewalk got crooked right quick. Let's take 5, man. Woo.
Shut up. I tell you, when I graduate, it ain't gonna be no college for me. Hey, what were you gonna do? I don't know, work. Right, doing what? I don't know, whatever comes easy and pays well. Well, then you ought to be a clown at the second. Yeah, well, whatever gets you by. I tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be no IT, that's for sure. You really into that stuff, huh, man?
Yeah, man, I'm into it. I don't know if I can do it. Say, bro.
You can do it, man. You good, ain't you?
Hey, I better do it. I can't mess up.
What kind of artist you want to be?
I don't know, man. There's so many things, you know what I mean? If I put my mind to it, I can do it.
Well, then what's the problem, blood? Put your mind to it and apply yourself. You know, apply yourself. Apply yourself. Apply yourself.
Burning a candle at both ends, huh?
Nah, the baby's colicky, you know. Kept us up all night. Yeah, take a look.
Let's check him out.
Hey, man, they're coming back. Maybe they want you to join up with them, don't they? Yeah, right.
Okay, hold it. What you boys doing?
Nothing.
Where you from? Nowhere.
Come on, man. What's your story? We ain't
All right, let's go. Up against the car and spread them.
Say what?
Come on, I was feeling so good. I couldn't.
I set up against him. Let's go.
All right, I'm going.
Be cool, Coolidge, man. Just do what he say. What are we, your quota for the night?
You open your mouth one more time, I'm gonna close it for you.
Hey, man, he's on the threads.
Hey, what the hell you thinking? Get your hands off.
Don't you ever talk to a police officer like that again, you hear?
Hey, stop it, man. He can't breathe.
Get his badge number, man.
Freeze! Stop!
Oh, don't shoot, don't shoot. No.
Hello?
Hello, Coach. It's Coolidge.
Coolidge, it's 3 a.m.
Hey, man, they shot Thorpe.
What?
They shot him for nothing.
Who shot Thorpe?
The cops.
Coolidge, what are you talking about?
They said he had a gun. He didn't have no gun.
Well, how is he?
He was bleeding a lot when they took him to the ambulance.
Where are you now?
I'm at the precinct house.
I'll be right down.
No, Mom's down here. Start you ought to know.
You guys had a lot of action tonight.
Yeah.
Ain't using the guy? Did he die?
No, he didn't die, Davis.
It's a damn good thing, too. Because they didn't beat that lady.
How do you know?
Tony Radin and his partner picked up 3 guys about the same time you did. The lady made a positive ID. The guys you stopped are saying you didn't give the kid a chance, that you shot too fast.
What do you say?
Just telling you what they said.
Hey, whose side do you want anyway?
That's what I heard.
I yelled at the kid to freeze. He kept on moving. What if he had a gun? What then? I had to protect myself.
It could have been any one of us.
Did you give him time?
What the hell kind of question is that?
Hey, Colette, it's a question, all right?
I'll be damned if I'm gonna get my butt shot waiting to see what some clown pulls out of his pocket.
It's all right. We're all behind you. The lieutenant wants us to wear our bulletproof vests for the next few days. Hope you don't have any cavities.
Thanks. So, how long are you going to be in this hotel?
Just a few more days.
Well, that's not so bad. A little R&R. I mean, there's no girls, but...
Hey, cut the phony cheer, okay?
Okay.
I mean, I could have been killed.
Look, Thorpe, I didn't mean to...
I know what you didn't mean. I'm sorry. Just...
You want to tell me what happened?
Coolidge, Franklin, and me are walking down the street, minding our own business when these cops stop us for no reason.
For no reason?
No.
You didn't say anything?
No, not until they started in with their attitude.
Then what'd you say to them?
Look, we were a little high, okay? I mean, having a good time, feeling good, that's all.
Having a good time.
Yeah, so what? We were a little tight. Still, that's no reason for him to start choking Coolidge. I mean, he had him up against the car like he was a criminal or something.
Then what did you do?
I reached into my pocket to get a pen to get his badge number, and he shot me.
You reached into your pocket?
Yes, I wanted to get his badge number. What'd you expect me to do, memorize it?
Thorpe, you know better than that. A cop says freeze, you freeze. Look, Thorpe, can't you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Everybody knows that black guys from the ghetto are violent. Just walk past a person, man or woman, you know what they're thinking.
Now, come on, Thorpe.
No, you come on. I want to know what's going to happen to that cop that shot me.
I
I don't know.
No, I do. Nothing. Nothing's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get away with it.
A white cop tries to off a black kid, forget it. I mean, that's all she wrote.
All right, all right. Emotions are running very high. An incident like this can turn a community into a time bomb, believe me.
Whose fault was it?
Are you kidding?
We don't know yet. Our main concern now is that the time bomb doesn't go off.
How are we going to do that?
By diffusing the anger and by bringing a sense of calm to the situation.
Easier said than done.
I know. So you don't try to cover it up. You address your students, you talk to them in the classroom, you communicate with them.
Sybil, who's kidding who? They don't want to listen.
You don't know that. It's very important that everyone has a chance to express their feelings.
All they see is red.
Wrong. Black and blue.
It's very funny, Mr. Bellerini, very funny. Now, I've been in touch with the precinct, and I've called for a special assembly this afternoon, and the police will be there, okay?
No, that's the police.
What's the problem? Look, we just came down here to talk. Now, I've got to ask you to clear the way. The police department has a very difficult job. An unfortunate incident has occurred. Now, sometimes things happen that nobody wants. But let me assure you that the police department will do everything in its power to find the truth on both sides.
It wasn't no accident.
But you don't know that, and I don't know that. Let us do our job, and all we're asking is that you just be cool.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
So I dig your neckwear, cool.
What's crazy? What's with you anyway? Stay clear of me, man. I'm in no mood to be playing.
Let's get this show on the road. We got a lot of work to do today.
Oh, business as usual, huh, Coach?
That's right, Rutherford. Business as usual.
Yeah, sure. Make believe nothing happened, just the way Robinson said in the auditorium, huh?
Yeah, seems to me like there's more important stuff than just basketball.
Not for a basketball team. I want the first team on offense, second team sticking to them. Let's go. What's with the towel, Coolidge? It's cold for you here or something?
Why don't you turn off the air conditioner?
My neck hurts.
If you can practice with that, you can practice without it.
Yeah, he must have sprained it trying to look up Sharon's skirt.
Hey, Coolidge, you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard. So what? Hey, what do you want to do? Hit me? Maybe you're going to shoot me if I don't do what you say.
Hey, Coolidge, I'm not the enemy, remember?
You're the man, ain't you?
What are we all standing around for? Let's go. We got a lot of work to do. All right, so fine. So in all the years you've been here, has a student ever been shot by a cop before?
Not at Carver, no.
I mean, it's happened to other kids in other high schools?
Ken, where have you been? Los Angeles is like any other large metropolitan area.
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, for the first time in the 3 years I've been here, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe in the classroom. I don't feel safe in the street.
Well, none of us feels very safe anywhere.
Yeah, well, you're not worried about being gunned down because,
I'm black.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. This kind of rage does not recognize skin color. The last time we had riots down here, black shopkeepers and store owners were looted and burned out just the same as whites.
Isn't this getting to you just a little bit?
Of course it gets to me.
Well, you act like you're taking it in stride.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Scream, get hysterical, do something.
You know, Ken, you seem so totally shocked by all this.
I am shocked. Cops shooting kids. Where I come from, the concerns were mostly limited to pitchers of beer and souped-up Chevys. Every once in a while, maybe once every couple of years, a kid went overboard on both, and he did end up dead, but it was a rare thing. It was a jolting thing.
When was the last time you were home? I mean really home? For months, not for days or weeks?
Yeah, well, it's been a while.
Well, the next time you go back, you're going to find the same basic attitudes there as here. The same hostilities and the same tensions. It's not where you come from, but when you came from it. Now, if South Central Los Angeles seems a bit more enraged than the rest of the city, it's had a lot more practice and for a lot more reason.
As far as I'm concerned, the only more point that is nice. We're having some bad time, but, Thank you. Once in a while.
Okay. You wanted to talk. Talk.
Was that straight, what you said about the police investigating the shooting?
It's straight.
Both sides?
Whenever there's a shooting, a use of force team investigates. And then they send their findings to a shooting review board.
Who's on the board?
Police officials.
Cops? Investigating cops?
That's right.
Come on.
Now, the shooting review board sends its conclusions and recommendations to the chief of police, and a public commission ultimately determines what happens.
Who appoints a commission?
The mayor.
Oh.
And the DA usually has his own investigation.
That's some bureaucracy.
But that's the way the game is played, my friend.
We're not talking about games. We're talking about somebody's life.
Oh, tell me about it.
Come on, the guy's choking Coolidge, and Thorpe reaches for a pen. Where's he supposed to carry his pen? In his mouth?
Hey, Robinson, tell that guy to get lost. We get enough complaints from the street.
Maybe you ought to start listening more.
Listen, pal, I can be as nice as a politician, and I'm still a pig.
I'm not calling you a pig.
They got jokers out there who love to shoot at cops. They don't care who's in the uniform. All they see is a cop, and that's all that matters.
We're not talking about a joker. We're talking about one of my ball players.
Well, I tell you what. If you come home late one night, and you find you got an armed burglar in your house, call your ball players to get them out.
It's not the point. You guys act like if you knock one cop, you're knocking them all.
Exactly what do you expect us to think? Do you know what I thought about when this thing happened? Thank God it wasn't me who did it. That's what I thought about.
I need to talk.
What's up?
The inquiry started.
Yeah, I heard.
You and me gonna have to testify. Giving the kids a polygraph.
Yeah? What about the choking?
The kid was being uncooperative. He wouldn't be handcuffed.
I don't know, Frank.
Man, what's with you?
You didn't have to come on like that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't feel good about this at all.
You gonna sell me down the river?
I didn't say that.
Then what the hell are you saying?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Look, partner, I'm not gonna let this thing wreck my life and ruin everything that I worked so hard for. If they fire me or bring me up on criminal charges, you know what happens. The job, the pension, everything, right out the window. I'm not about to wind up as a bank guard at this stage of the game.
We took an oath.
I had cause and you know it. You sew me down the tubes, partner. And you hang your own butt out to dry. Because nobody wants to work with a partner who won't back him.
Jesse wanted me to leave on the light so he could see the Sandman sneaking in to put sand in his eyes. He was so exhausted. The time he hit the pillow, out like a light.
Hmm?
Jesse, your son?
He's really something.
Yeah, he looks so cute. Want to take a look?
No, later, baby.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Jerry,
No, everything's all right, really.
you're worried about the inquiry, aren't you? Don't torture yourself.
Baby, what would you do if I did something wrong? If I hurt somebody?
I know you don't want to hurt anybody.
But if I did, and you knew, would you keep it to yourself?
I would never do anything that would hurt you.
But would it change the way you feel about me?
Jerry.
Yeah. It's just it's a no-win situation. If I don't back Coletta, every cop in the department's gonna think of me as a traitor. And if I lie, it's just a mockery of everything I believe in. I got so much here now. With you. Jesse. I don't want to blow it.
Would you have shot that boy?
You guys, remember what I told you. Don't be intimidated by the fact that they're police. And above all, don't lie. Tell them the truth, even if it makes you look bad.
Yeah, and what good is that gonna do?
Come on, Coach, do you really think they're gonna believe us? 3 black dudes from the ghetto against 2 police officers. Who would you believe?
I don't know if they're gonna believe you or not, Franklin.
Man, you can't tell me they would have shot Thorpe if we were white. No way.
Why don't they just cut the jives? We're just going through the motions.
If I believed that, Coolidge, I wouldn't be here, all right?
Coach, the cops don't even have to take a lie detector test. Now, if this is on the up and up, why is that?
You wanna know why? I'll tell you why, because they know they'd get caught.
Coach, us against the cops, it's like us against the Lakers. They got everything.
The point is you have to try. If you don't try, you have nothing, right? At least this way you have a chance.
Edward Franklin?
Eddie.
Edward Franklin?
Say, get off the bed. Hey, what's happening?
Let's go. We got the hog waiting outside.
The hog? What hog?
Coolidge's cousin let us borrow his caddy, man. We're gonna take you home in it. Yeah, so move it, because we left the motor running.
And you know what a Cadillac does to gas.
Well, Coolidge, why didn't you turn it off?
Because if I do, the engine won't start up again.
Whoa, what kind of caddy is this?
Oh, it's a 1956, but don't worry, the engine's a 62 and the seats are from a 68 Firebird.
Excuse me, fellas, I think I'll stay in the hospital.
Hey, what are you talking about? It beats walking.
Not the way you drive, Coolidge.
Thorpe, I almost got my license.
Hey, how'd the inquiry go?
Who knows?
Gave it our best shot. But anyway, what the doc say?
Well, I just said I had to take it easy on the hook shot for a while and take it slow till I get my strength back.
How does it feel, man, getting shot? I mean, did your light flash in front of you or what? Hey, shut up, stupid.
Well, I don't know. It was sort of weird. I couldn't figure out whether it was real or whether it was a dream. I mean, my mind sort of left my body, and I was anxious to see where I was going, though, but I conked out.
Yeah, I bet you were hoping to be at one of those massage parlors.
No, sex was the last thing on my mind, Coolidge.
I hear you. I mean, when you get hit with a policeman's special, that's got to kill your drive.
Hey, well, what he's trying to say is, no matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to make it with a girl again.
Oh, is that right, Coolidge? That's too bad.
You ready?
That's all right. I can walk.
Hospital rules. Yes. Sit down.
They wheel you in, they wheel you out.
Go on, Thorpe.
I
Sit
never
down.
knew you to pass up a free ride. Allow me.
Ah!
What is wrong with you?
Books.
It's just an allergic reaction.
Come on, man.
Now get out of here, now. Get out of my room.
Pibbles, hurry up. Boswell, quickly. And next time, I think I'm gonna hire me 2 white servants.
Hey, guess what? What? Robinson's in Coach Reeves' office.
What happened?
I don't know. It's one of those closed door columns.
Please.
Find out what he's got to say.
Forget you, Clyde. You got a big mouth.
I got it.
You're just wonderful. You're just wonderful. Thank you. Terrific, man.
Wait.
Hey, man, Coach. Hey, what happened?
Oh, wait a second. Hold it.
What's the story, Coach? What happened? I got good news and I got bad news. First of all, Franklin and Coolidge, your story held up.
All right. Well, what's the bad news?
Look, before I get to that, I want you guys to know that Officer Ramirez, the cop who didn't do any shooting, he put his reputation and in many ways his life on the line for you.
Okay, Coach. Now the bad news.
Bad news is Coletta got 3 weeks off without pay.
3 weeks for shooting Thorpe?
No, for lying on the original report. Officer Ramirez said that Officer Coletta used excessive force on Coolidge here.
Yeah, but what about shooting Thorpe?
Yeah. The shooting was ruled justifiable because Coletta said he thought his life was in danger.
It was a whitewash.
Look, I know you guys are disappointed, but sometimes you just got to take what you can get.
Come on, Coach. What we got was a shaft.
Look, you might remember that there is one cop who went to the mat for you guys. He deserves a little more than your contempt, all right?
Whoopee.
Yeah, come on, we got a lot of practice. Let's go.
Ken,
Yeah.
what happened to practice?
I cut it short. Nobody seemed to feel like practicing today.
They took it pretty badly, didn't they?
I suppose they didn't like hearing that their lives are only worth 3 weeks off without pay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jerry Ramirez.
I know who you are.
Can I come in for a second? I suppose you heard about the...
Yeah, heard all about it. So would you come here to arrest me or what?
This is unofficial. Do you mind if I sit down? How's the shoulder?
It's okay.
Look, I just wanted to say how sorry I am about everything.
Sorry doesn't change things.
No, it doesn't.
You know, this never would have happened in Beverly Hills.
Probably not.
Can I ask you a question? You're Spanish, right?
Mexican-American.
Why would somebody like you become a cop?
Same reason somebody like you wouldn't.
What's that mean?
When I was your age, when I was your age, I had my share run-ins with the cops, and they hassled me pretty good. I could have gone the way of my friends, most of which are dead or in jail now. Or I could, you know, try to make things better. Sometimes I don't think we can. Coletta's not a bad cop. Well, that's really all I came here to say, man.
Hey, listen, I heard you went to the mat for me. What's gonna happen to you?
No, I don't know. I'm not gonna win any popularity contests, that's for sure. No big deal. So, you take care of yourself, okay?
Hey, Ramirez. Thanks.
Practicing for the 20-minute mile, eh?
Don't you ever go home?
Well, I hear the pitter-patter of little feet in my classroom. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, well, it's only me, so why don't you go?
Wait a minute. Go ahead, don't let me stop.
Great.
Well, that one's good. Doesn't look very professional, but it's earthy.
Yeah. I was a size 10 before my kids were born, and I'll be a size 10 again, even if it kills me.
Come to think of it, I do see some sort of a shape in there.
I'll have you know I was once in very good shape.
Oh, yeah? In high school?
You got it.
You remember back that far?
Uh-huh. Cheerleader, the whole bit.
You were a cheerleader?
That's right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, there are one or two things about my life you don't know.
Well, let's see one.
What?
A cheer. I mean, I know the body goes, but the mind's supposed to stay intact.
No
Not
way.
even one little boomalaka?
No.
$5?
Not in your life, kid.
How about $10?
Come on, no.
20.
You got it.
I'm good for it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an A. Give me an M. Yay, team!
You still got it, Miss Buchanan.
Okay, thank you, Ed. Thank you very much.